Behold the Dune loading screen. This is the way every stream should start. The Dune loading screen for your viewing pleasure. What's up, guys? What's up, Turk? Jack? John? Ueri? Ueri is a beer deep. Very nice. What's up, Josh? On board. Icarus? Mark? Hunter? Sierra? What's going on, y'all? Steve? Hey. Explore the Dune planet. I know, that would be cool. What's up, Soul? Hey, Mike Bravo. Yeah, sorry, it took me a while to figure out where to fly. So I'm once again heavily leaning on the World Tours website. So the route today is from Flight Sim Today, who is also on YouTube, from the World Tours website. We'll see how it is. We're going to be in Central America. We're starting in Mexico, but then we're just going down to the southeast. We're going to Guatemala and then dipping into Honduras briefly to see a volcano there, and then a little south to El Salvador. But we got a bunch of airports to land at, and a lot of them are high altitude, so this should be pretty fun. The highest one is about 8,000 feet in elevation, but we go all the way from sea level to 8,000 feet, so dust off the turbines or Vision jets. What's up, Got Border Collies? Which plane? Anything that's fast. I mean, anything that'll keep up with like a TBM or the Turbine Duke. So the TBM 930 is a good choice if you don't have anything special in mind. And look at this improved load time, am I right? Sim Update 15 for the win. To be fair, though, the ground handling on Sim Update 15 is so nice. I think all of us had like record good landings on Thursday. It felt really good. I feel like either it's been harder all this time to land, and I've just felt horrible at landing, like I can never hit the center line and my landing rate is always horrible. Either it's because it was unrealistic and now it's more realistic and we were just good all along, or it's totally unrealistic now and we're all just basically cheating temporarily. Wow, this load time, what is going on? Hey, Flubbed, Victus. Soul says, my girlfriend heard you from the kitchen and say, oh, beautiful, regarding the flight plan. I wish I had something to do with it. I just go to the internet website and copy the flight plan. I'm like, that looks pretty good. Sometimes I'll make my own little nav map. Like, I don't use it much. I know some of you guys are like very, very into it, and I'm sure it's incredible once I have Navigraphs. I use that a lot for all those kind of moving map needs. But man, little nav map is so good for flight planning. You can zoom in anywhere in the world. It's reading the data from Flight Simulator, I believe. So what you see is what you get. Like if it's available in there, then it's available in the sim itself. If it's in little nav map, and you can just pick and choose and just, I think the shortcut's like Control Shift Click, and you can just click all the airports along wherever you want to fly, and then just export the flight plan. It's pretty cool. My sim is still loading. I didn't expect it to take this long. Quick coffee update. I know it's we're 4 minutes into the stream, but I have not changed my ways. Today it's just a cold brew, splash of oat milk. We're still loading. Sorry, guys. See a Vision Jet taxing with the GPU. Yeah, the best is, maybe this will go away in Flight Sim 2024, but if you are in the same plane as other people, then however you configure your plane is how you'll see the other planes when it comes to the statics and like, the door being open, the GPU being connected, you can put the covers on and then they will appear that way. And it's hilarious, especially if they're coming in for a landing. I'm shielding you all from the Dune expansion screen right now. You know, I guess if I was fancier, I could go here. Let's see. Grab flight sim. There we go, and put it up here in the corner. There's no room. There, I'll just put it over this part. That's not important. There, so you know what's going on. There we go. There, so fancy. Okay, the sim is loaded. All right, I'm gonna get the flight plan re-imported. I don't know if this is a TDS GNS or a GTN 750 thing with the TDS version, but when I loaded in, it didn't have any of my waypoints. Let's go 80s interior this time. All right, live weather, live time. Michael says no cigarettes today. Forgot to install Sim Update 15. Oh no. Well, you can catch up. It's actually, at least from what I saw from most people when we updated this week, was most people got it installed pretty fast. So it's like 14 gigabytes, 15 gigabytes. Not too bad. So, I mean, this will take us a good 2 or 3 hours, maybe longer, who knows, to do this flight, all these flights. So we got time. Oh, yes. Forgot it always turns Toby eye tracker on by default. Teleports me into the nether. All right, there we go. We got Eddie in the plane today. This is Eddie. He's a cute boy. 16 out of 10. His rating is higher than my landings will be today, which is normal. I got to get this started again. All right, prop full forward. Parking brake is on. Battery is on. And we just need both ignitions on. Both starters on. Wait for 15% NGs and introduce the fuel with the red handles here. Eddie from Frasier. Oh yeah, Eddie from Frasier. I remember that good boy. Here comes 15 on the right engine, 15 on the left engine. We're just going to do a super fast start up here. All right, we wait for like green arc, and then we turn off the ignition, turn off the starters, put the generators on. Very easy. 55 right, 55 left. Gen on the right. Voltage is up to 28. Oops, both batteries a good idea. Forgot that. Avionics, main avionics bus. Open the oil doors. We'll leave the flaps up. How hot it is in here? 77 degrees. We'll get the air on for Eddie. Auto cool. Chill him down a little bit. Let's see, forgot my beacon. We'll just get all the lights on now. All right, and then let's see if I broke anything. 100%, 100%. Beautiful. Okay, and now I'm gonna try, let's try the TDS real quick. If it doesn't have the waypoints, then I'm gonna have to switch back to the 530. Oh, you're at 30%? 6 hours? You're on a 14.4K modem? What do you want? That's a bummer. Well, hopefully it speeds up for you. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think it imports the flight plan here, right? Any TDS experts? Do I need to go to flight plan and somehow import it from what I started with? Catalog. These are just saved flight plans. So I guess you can't do the world map import with the TDS? Doesn't seem like it. All right. To the trusty 530. Oh, I can't import them at all. Which plane? This is the Turbine Duke. It's very, very good. There's also 2 Piston Dukes that came out. How long have they been out? 2, 3 weeks? Something like that? It's the Just Flight It's created by Black Square, but it's on the Just Flight website. So the Black Square Piston Duke and Turbine Duke. The Piston Duke comes with 2 variants. The regular, like standard Piston Duke, and then one called the Grand Duke, which is a kind of just a faster engine, a bigger engine, more powerful engine. So you get like a little supercharged piston. But this is the turbine one. You can buy them separately or together. If you're a fan of faster planes, then I would just get the turbine. And it's got a 1,000-foot takeoff distance, which is insane. Yeah, it's very, very good. It's got failures, awesome tablet. It's got a tray table you can pull out. You can put the armrest down. But these are the most important features. No, but it's incredible. And did I fly it? Forget if I flew it after the sim update or not. I think I did. I flew the Meridian. I'm not sure if I flew the Duke. Maybe one Duke. I don't know. I forget. It's been too long. All right. Trim is set in the green. Now let's see if the waypoints showed up. Oh, no. I need the waypoints. How am I going to fly? Okay, they're here on this, on the flow map, so I guess that'll do, and I don't need to restart. It's kind of difficult, though, because some of them are... I'm going to restart. All right. Just restarting the flight, not the whole sim, don't worry. I'll get it started up again. Piston Duke sounds so good. Neither of them are on Xbox, unfortunately. They're only for PC. They're not even for sale in the marketplace. Black Square planes are generally not. I don't think any of them are on the marketplace, unfortunately. Okay, we got the restart. We got the 530 in now, so let's try this again. Battery select both, ignition on and on, starter on and on. And on. I mean, this thing's fast to start up, so no big deal. 15, 15. Now we're gonna wait for 50, 55. Oh, they did say the Dukes will be on the marketplace? I hope so. That's great. I'm a big fan of the marketplace. All right, Carmen, please have the waypoints for us. The exact name. It's you go to Just Flight, and it's the Black Square Dukes. There's the Piston Duke, the Turbine Duke, and the bundle for both of them for 80, I think. They're like 40, 45 each or something like that, and 80 for the bundle. I think that's, or is it 70 for the bundle? But if you don't really want a piston and you want the faster one with better takeoff performance, then just get the turbine. I don't know. I guess I'm more of a turbine fan than the piston fan, but whatever you enjoy. I'm gonna get frame generation back on here. All right, give me those satellites. First airport we're going to go to is MGML. 2,000 feet is going to be our safe altitude for that first leg. Altimeter's 29 or 83 right now. They probably use millibars here. I don't know. 1010 on the millibars. And if you guys haven't joined for a group flight anymore, or if you haven't joined before, we just kind of take lots of shortcuts and just have fun. Like nobody's calling somebody out for not following perfect traffic pattern or anything like that. We just group up in a big clump and try to see some pretty things. All right, MGML is first. Which takeoff runway? Let's find out. I'm gonna do it the quick way here. Just look at the winds. Winds are 180, so I guess 23. All right, split throttle action today. And got the lights on here. Taxi lights on. Wing pumps are off for now. All right, let's go find runway 23. Whoa, what's going on here with my rudder pedals? Nothing. Oh, they're not plugged in. Oh, I know why. Hold on, I stole the USB cable for practicing some music last night. I needed the USB cable. Hold on. There we go, cable attached. Okay. Glad I tested my rudders. Well, I didn't really test them, I was already taxiing. Okay, we're good to go. All right, runway 23. And we got, hey, who's in the plane with us today? Say Intentions added this this new AI for the intercom for the inside of the plane who will like tell you, he's like a former military pilot or something. He'll answer all your aviation questions, I guess. I thought he was in the plane. Oh, there we go. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Whoa. He's so quiet. So apparently you can ask him questions while you're flying, like if you don't know what to do, which is kind of neat. Intercom. Why is he so quiet? Can you speak up? I can barely hear you, man. Forget what his name. What is his name? What? He's so quiet. All right, I don't think we're gonna be. Let me mute everything else. Which runway should we take off from right now?
Runway 23 is fading red by the winds right now.
What did you? That was so fast. Okay, I just gotta fix the volume and then it might actually be usable. That's kind of cool. What? That was such a fast response. Let me turn intercom up to maximum and see. What's your name?
You can call me Uncle Harley.
What? Why is it so quiet? What's your name again?
Short runway 09.
No. Let me turn off chatter. Hold on. I want to try this thing out because it sounded cool. Okay, multiplayer disabled. Intercom is on. Harvey, you hear me back there? I think he said his name's Harvey.
Loud and clear. Winds fading runway 23.
All right, there needs to be a fix here. He's extremely quiet. Do we have a Brian in the chat? Save me. All right, which runway should we take off from, Harvey?
Runway 23 is fading red by the winds right now.
Can you speak like twice as loud, please?
Sure thing. I'll speak louder for you.
Oh. Can you speak even louder than that? Harvey, can you speak even louder than that? He's not replying anymore. He doesn't like me. Too many requests. Jeff says, I'm hoping Flight Sim 2024 allows multiple people on one. I know, dude, me too. 100%. Welcome back, Jeff. Yeah, that's my #1 most wanted feature. 100%.
To runway 23.
My God, there's so many of you here. What beautiful turnout, everyone. Beautiful turnout. We're professionals. Let's do this. Make sure, in the spirit of how we always run this stream, especially on group flights, if anybody looks like they're not following correct procedures, they don't have the perfect airspeed, their turns are faster than standard rate, They don't touch the center line. They don't follow the proper procedures in their plane. Make sure in chat you congratulate them because it's not that serious. I'm just having fun here. I broke Harvey. Yeah, too many requests at once. Hey, what's the rotation speed in this plane for this runway, Harvey? Is it Harvey?
Rotation speed for the Beechcraft on this runway is around 85 knots.
Dude, that is so cool, actually. All right, thanks, my guy. All right, 85 knots. We're going to take off, and then we're going to turn around.
Welcome. By the way, did you know that Tapachula Airport, MMTP, has a unique approach procedure for
He's too quiet, but he's very useful.
Where you intercept heading 230 at an altitude of 2,000 feet. Safe flying.
Oh, torque. Over torque. He told us 85 knots. I thought it was more like 100. Whoa, we got some winds. 11 knots. Just a little bit from the left. Go, go. All right, gear up. I'm gonna watch all of you fly. Watch all the takeoffs. Yes, look at all the lights. It's beautiful. I'm pitched up maybe a bit too much here. All right, once you guys take off, we're gonna make a turn all the way around, kind of northeast. I have that main menu turned on still. All right, I'm pitched up just a little too much. I mean, the Duke is great, but we're going vertical right now. Big time turbulence while getting close to the mountains. Excellent. We're excited for that. All right, first airport we're going to is MGML. It's at sea level, but en route. It's a little bit of terrain along the way, it looks like. It says 2,000 feet's the safe altitude. We'll find out. And it is pretty hazy out. Or foggy, I guess. All right, desired track. I should probably get that up too. 066. All right, that is set. Sounds like he's in the bathroom mumbling advice. Hey, why are you so quiet? All right, 2,000 feet.
Just taking in a view. If you have any questions about the flight or need assistance, feel free to ask.
Yeah, I even turned the volume all the way up. Something is wrong. It could be user error. It often is. This is not very scenic right now, so I might have to switch off live weather. The downside is we don't get live winds, so that can be pretty annoying. All right, what do we see out here? We got an A320, nice over tie. TBM 930s, Brian in the 930, Veerman's in a Duke, Sim is in a 930 as well, and Abby's in the M500. We got Riddler and Corrupt and Sim Simper all in the Vision Jet. Pry Fly in the classic Bronco. Ready for a strafing run, no doubt. All right, I'm going to pull the prop back to about 2,000. All right, MGML, 14 miles away. Runways there are 5 and 23. And if this weather keeps looking like this after this airport, yeah, I'm going to turn off live weather, I think. Because we want to see stuff today. What's up, Mike? Oh, Flub said, whoever's on top of me looks like I'm seeing through your eyes. Yeah, maybe I should, I don't know if there's a shortcut for it, but that there's a setting under traffic for show aircraft in close proximity. So if somebody's like right on top of you, you can turn that on and then they'll become transparent. Be all like ghosted out so you can see, actually see the inside of your plane. But when you're flying really close to each other, then yeah, it's nice to have it off so people don't disappear when they're close. Delta Tango's in the chat. What's up, man? Hope all is well, Delta. Hey, which runway should we land at? At Mike Golf, Mike Lima.
Runway 22 is fading a red button. It's also the longest available runway in MGML.
He said runway 22. Is there a runway 22? I only see 5 and 23 there, Harvey.
Runway 22 is available. It's oriented at a heading of 226 degrees.
Whoa. Wait, is there 22? Maybe that's 23. Man, if he was just twice the volume, it would be perfect. Is this my fault? Is anybody else using Say Intentions that can try it? Try Harvey out? It is Harvey, right? Checking my settings, I have the intercom volume is maxed out. Here, let me check Jeff real quick. Ear warning, he might be very loud. Hey Jeff, what's up? Come on, Jeff, talk to us. Jeff, can you hear me? It's booting Jeff up. Oh no, he's super quiet too. All right, yeah, I think there's just something wrong with all the intercom volumes. Dang. Uncle Harley is pretty awesome though. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me, Harvey. All right, he said runway 22, but what is it showing? 9 and 27? Wait a minute. This is MGML. It should be, I thought it was 5 and 23. 9 and 27? Sorry, I'm paying a lot of attention here to my flying. It looks like it's, is it right here or down in here? Is it a dirt runway? What are we dealing with here? Should have researched all of this. MGML runway is grass, 3,000 feet grass. All right. I think we should just overfly this. Some of you have already landed. Maybe I'll just overfly it because I'm very unprepared. Some people are still catching up. I should really try a grass strip landing. All right, there's no rush, right? We can always circle. All right, I'm gonna do the landing. Let me cross over, and it looks like both runways have a straight crosswind. Oh wait, you think it's the TDS? Is it using the volume through the TDS? Or wait, I'm not using the TDS right now. I wonder if it messed with the volume. Harvey, how you doing back there? No, he's just so quiet.
How's everything up front?
He said, how's everything up front? All right, I'm going to turn around. Oh, yeah, the Duke. I love the Duke so much, but man, can't see anything out of this thing. I gotta do dodgeball moves here. Dip, dodge, duck, dive. Like peering around the side of my monitor almost. Yeah, Jewel, I asked him. Let me see if he'll do it again. Can you speak a lot louder, Harvey?
Sure thing. I'll speak up.
No, I think that's all we get. Oh, my window's open. Thanks, Bizzle. That's why it was so loud in here. Professional pilots, by the way. Some micro stutters on final, of course. Oh, the grass kicking up. That was a different effect than we usually see. I think this is one of the sim effects ones. Let me ride along the grass here for a second and see. Let's see what we got here. I'm not gonna take off, just gonna kick up some, hopefully kick up some grass or dirt. Nope. Nothing happening. Wrecking the brake pads here. The engine is way too loud though. Dude, Uwari, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships, man. Big W, thanks so much, dude. Let me turn down the in-game sound a little bit more. It's always insanely loud. Thanks again, Uwari. Enjoy your free stools. To the 5 lucky winners of half-broken stools. Normally, Michael would be passing out cigarettes for you for your passengers, but he's not here right now. So we have to pick them up at an airport later in the flight. We are at MGML. Mike Golf, Mike Lima, USA West server. Harvey, can you speak way louder? I can turn them up on my interface. Harvey, which runway should we take off from right now?
How about Ease runway 23? It's the longest.
There is no 2-3.
Winds are in your favor.
Winds are in our favor? Is that what he said? I want to do 09 because then we won't have to make a turn. All right, I'm gonna go back to 09. I'm too lazy. I don't want to have to turn 180 degrees. All right, next up, we're crossing the border into Guatemala next. MGSM, Mike Golf Sierra Mike, is gonna be next up. Mike Golf Sierra Mike, crossing over into Honduras, or sorry, into Guatemala. We'll get to Honduras later. All right, and did I destroy the engine yet? Probably. All right, 99 and 98%, not the worst. Flaps are in approach position. Prop is full forward. All right, next track, next course 079er. Did I just, was that lightning or, oh no, it wasn't, it was somebody's lights, I think. Tell Harvey you're gonna take off on runway 9er. He seems to think there's a runway 23. So that would be what, 05 and 23? Oh wait, there is a 09 and 23. Wait, that is correct. Wait, there's 05 and 23, but for some reason here on the map it's showing 9 and 27. But 9 and 27 seems accurate. I don't know. There's a bunch of data problems. It's the bane of our flight sim experience. Basically, is we're at the whim of the data. So when you get bad taxiway data, like when you're using Beyond ATC or the default ATC, it is all to blame the data in the sim. Coffee. Oh yeah, I forgot about my coffee. It's delicious. It is. It's sweating all over the desk. It's been too long. It's about a quarter full. Quick coffee update there. All right, MGSM is next. Dude, the Bronco looks so good. All right, let's go to MGSM. It's only 16 miles to the next airport. Lots of landing practice today, which I think is appropriate because of all the new ground handling stuff we got in Sim Update 15. We can all feel better and better about our landings now. All right, gear up. Watch those trees. Flaps up. 1,300 feet. Minimum safe altitude here, only 1,000 feet. Supposedly. It must be before the mountain range over here then. Yeah, it looks like it's like right at the base of these mountains. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, I'm totally wrong. The minimum safe altitude is 10,000. Climb, climb. Everybody climb. All right, 10,000. The airport is at 1,000 feet. We have to get up and over these mountains and then dive down for the field. What's up, Squatch? How's it going, Squatch? Yeah, there's too many people here today who are gonna break the servers. If anybody's having multiplayer problems today, we only have ourselves to blame. All right, everybody climb. We gotta climb. 10,000 feet safe altitude. Bringing up the VFR map right now, just to see how high the mountains are here. If my tablet will. All right, the peaks in front of us. The highest one's around 13. It's to the north though. These right in front of us, I can't tell. About 10,000 feet, maybe. Yeah, 10 to 11,000 feet. So we're gonna have to cut our way through a little ridge or something over here. Look for a little break in the mountains we can cut through, and the cloud coverage is not helping, so we're definitely gonna leave it on. Turn that oxygen on. That's a good point. We don't want Eddie here to have any problems. Wait, this is way too high. Do we even need oxygen? Not until what, 15,000 feet for the pilot? Maybe the rules are different in Central America. Altimeter is 299.5 right now. 18 degrees Celsius out. What is that? 65 Fahrenheit. It says chilly. When I click down here to reveal the description of the weather, it says chilly, or the temperature. 8K. I think it's for passengers. I think it's like 12.5. And for pilots, it's 15, I think. I was just looking at this recently, and I was surprised because I thought it was anything over 10,000 for everybody. Maybe 10,000 just like a nice buffer altitude to keep in mind. Yeah, I think it's actually up to like 15,000 for pilots. And then there's also like a time limit. Maybe it's like 12.5 for 30 minutes, and then above 12.5 within 30 minutes, up until 15, and then 15K up, fully required for everyone. But the pilots need it before the passengers do, just to make sure their wits are with them. And apparently, based on that logic, I can't get enough oxygen. Okay, where is this? The weather's going to be a problem here. The airport is supposedly like right in front of us, 6 miles at an elevation of 1,000 feet, but the peaks here are at 10,000 feet. What's up, Mr. Pakistan? Pakistan? Kip, don't read this. Don't forget to... Alright, you're gonna need to calm down there, Mr. Pakistan. You're gonna need to calm down. We read the message loud and clear, but the mods will take action. They're gonna put you in your place. Josh has been waiting to hit the ban button for months. You're going to bring down the virtual wrath of virtual Josh. He's a really nice guy until you spam. All right, yeah, the airport. Wait, this airport is at 8,000 feet. Where did I get this data from? I think I messed up all my data. The airport is right here. It's at 8,000 feet. All right, don't listen to me for the rest of the flight. Apparently, I wrote down all the wrong safe elevation.
You know that the Beechcraft you're flying is a versatile turboprop known
What?
for its reliability and efficiency. It's a popular choice for both business and personal travel. If you have any questions about the aircraft or the flight, feel free to ask.
Nice, that's very nice of you, Harvey. I just need you to be way louder because you're so quiet. We really appreciate you, but you need to be as loud as possible.
Roger that. I'll speak up.
Yeah, Harvey's had too many of those cigarettes, I think. He can't get his volume loud enough. He is extremely gravelly. He's had too many of the Couch Captain brand cigarettes. Which plane? I'm in the Beechcraft Turbine Duke, about to fly into a mountain. Good thing it has insane climb rate, so I think I'll be okay. Yeah, my data is all wrong. I may need to revise it really quickly. There we go. This is the climb rate we get with the Duke. It's beautiful. All right, dive and drive. Here we go. Yeah, my bad. I thought we were going to have to go all the way down to almost 1,000 feet AGL to get this field. I have this whole list of notes I took. Safe altitude, each waypoint, the runways, and the elevation. And I think they're shifted by one waypoint because the next waypoint I put 8,000 feet. So I've done something terribly wrong. We're going to do a lot of landings today because, you know, we have like a dozen airports we're going to go to. It'll let everybody flex the new power of their landing abilities in Sim Update 15 because the ground handling is so good now. The ground wind specifically is what's better. All right, flaps are down. So if you haven't flown in Sim Update 15 until today, you're going to probably notice all of your landings are way better. Every single plane is affected by the new and improved wind at low altitudes, like at the ground. So for takeoff and landing, especially on touchdown, you should notice a pretty big difference. And then some planes like the Dukes, the FS Reborn planes, the Cessna 172, SR-22 have been updated to have even better ground handling. The Cessna is like the only one that has the new tire physics being used, but the rest of them, you know, all of them benefit from the wind changes. So everybody should be noticing their landings are way smoother now. We've been playing on hard mode this whole time, I think. Abraham, we're in MGSM San Marcos in Guatemala. I know it's hard to see it in the bottom right, but I'll keep the map up in the bottom right so you guys can see where we are at each leg here. Next up is going to be MGQZ, Mike Golf Quebec Zulu, or Quebec Zulu. And desired track 105. Get 105 set on my HSI here. Update the altimeter, 29907 or 1015. 18 miles to the next one. Yeah, we got a lot of short hops. We got all these different airports we're going to. Some of these waypoints are volcanoes. I think 2 of them are volcanoes, but the rest are airports. So we're gonna get a lot of landings in today. Smoother. Soul says it's smoother even after doing a hard dive for this strip. Yeah, I'm just flying this plane kind of like a maniac right now, but it's working out just fine. Like to be a little more silly and less serious on the weekends, especially on the group flight like this. So Like Eddie's still doing just fine here. Must be fine. And we got pavement at this airport. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna double check what I wrote down here for all these runways. MGSM is 8,000 feet. Okay, and then the one after it is 7,800. Okay, I see what I did. Let me fix my notes here. I just shifted everything by one line by accident, so I should lead us less astray now, hopefully. Just give me 1 minute here. All right, QZ 7,800 feet, then ST Santiago 5,200 feet. Then we're at Guatemala City, GGT 5,000. MGZA 633. All right, I think that's fine for now. Okay, a little safer. All right. All right, next up, MGQZ, Mike Golf, Quebec Zulu. Harvey, what do you think about this airport?
San Marcos Airport, MGSM, is a small airport with an elevation of 7,933 feet. It's a bit high, so expect a longer takeoff roll. The longest runway here is suitable for most general
expect a long takeoff roll. I like this AI better than the tour guide ones. He's listed as like a tour guide, but he's essentially like a co-pilot that's giving you advice. Like, think of him like your CFI. It's kind of cool. Should I use flaps for this takeoff?
Yes, use flaps for takeoff. Set them to the takeoff position as specified in your aircraft's manual, typically around 1015 degrees for Beechcraft. This helps generate additional lift at lower speeds.
All right, I'll leave it on flaps 1 then. What a nice dude. It's pretty awesome. Like, I think like between Say Intentions and Beyond ATC, like Beyond ATC has some really newbie friendly things in it because it'll, you know, it has the co-pilot, the auto responses and all that. But Say Intentions now adding this is a different kind of help where you can ask him anything about the flight. Kind of neat. I think they just added this like 2 days ago or something. Okay, so minimum safe altitude's 11,000. We are at 7,800 feet. So takeoff roll, like he said, will be a little longer than usual. All right, desired track 105. Maybe I can beat you guys to the next one and then I can watch some landings. I feel like this has been like rapid fire landings already today. We're like barely flying the planes. Okay, everybody ready? All right, we're going to the east. Desired course 105, 19 miles. And the next airport, MGQZ, is at 7,800 feet. Pretty much the same elevation as this one. Runways are 6 and 24. Yeah, I think one of the most challenging things in this plane is just getting the power set for takeoff. It's so easy to over-torque it. Whoa. Like once you get to the higher range, it ramps up on the torque real fast. Easy to exceed the limit. Gotta love the Airbus. Is that the new, the Any Builds version? The Neo there? Overtie? I mean, he's taking off in the Airbus just fine. It must be the new Any Builds Neo. See the gear coming up right now, too. Yeah, the visibility, if I could just get the windshield to be way higher, way taller, just double the height of the window somehow. Just redesign the whole plane. That would be great. All right, this valley here to the right is nice. If you need longer distance for your climb, let's go over to the right here. And then we're going almost straight east. 106 on the course. Our only 15 miles to the next airport already. So many landings today. Oh, nice, Michael. It's sped up 31%. Harvey, which runway should we land at? At Mike Golf, Quebec, Zulu.
Runway 23 is the best choice at MGQZ given current winds.
There is no 2-3. I thought the runways were 6 and 2-4 over there.
San Marcos has a single runway, 0624.
He corrected himself. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I have. So which runway should we use for landing?
Use runway 23 in San Marcos. It's the longest available.
2-3. He just always says 2-3 every time. All right, altitude alert. All right, 11 nautical miles away. And it's at 8,000 feet, 7,800 feet, just like the other one. He thinks you're landing in San Marcos? Harvey, where should we land at Mike Golf, Quebec, Zulu? Which runway?
Runway 23 is the longest and may read by the winds at MGQZ.
Runway 23, which doesn't exist. Yeah, it's 6 and 2-4. I think you need to refresh your database there. The runways at MGQZ are 6 and 2-4, right? Maybe my database is messed up.
MGQZ has a single runway, 0624. No, R6 or 24, right?
All right, Harvey's a little confused. All right, only 7 miles away. Maybe I should have been in a slower plane. The problem is we have so much altitude to gain during this flight that something smaller would probably not be great. 2999 on the altimeter now. And winds are at 065. So runway 6 would be perfect. The weather is just really gross right now. Just all ground level clouds, fog. All right, runway 06. And it's a hard surface runway. Oh no, it says 5 and 2-3. I think I just wrote all of the wrong information down. I think Harvey might be right. Yeah, John says the same thing. Little nav map 5 and 2-3. Did I just writing all my notes, apparently I wrote everything down incorrectly. So it looks like it is runway 5. Big fail. Oh man, this weather is so bad. I might switch it off. I want to switch it off live weather, but I want live winds. It's always the dilemma. Like, I want to delete the clouds, raise the clouds, but I want the challenge of having different winds at each airport. Seem to bring up a little nav map on the side instead of my handwritten notes here. And by handwritten, I mean typed. Can't see anything. Where's the runway? Harvey, can you see the runway?
No, I can't see the runway. Check your approach charts and keep an eye on your instruments.
No. All right, there it is. Don't worry, man. I got the runway in sight. There it is. Look at it.
Great. You've got the runway in sight. Remember, maintain your approach speed and keep an eye on your descent rate. If you need to adjust your approach, make small, smooth corrections.
Oh, thanks for the advice, man. Appreciate that. What a nice guy. I can't see anything,
Right,
yeah.
no problem.
Keep an eye on your instruments.
Your QNH, and remember to adjust for the local pressure setting, which is 1014. Safe flying.
Nice, he just gave us the pressure. Pretty nice. Pretty helpful co-pilot. Backseat pilot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm floating. I'm doing a 700 feet per minute landing. Oh my God, what did I just do? Whatever I did, it was horrible. Does he come with a Duke? No, he comes with say intentions. I mean, I think they just introduced him like a day ago or something. It's like very, very new. That was my worst landing of the week, that's for sure. 725 feet per minute. I think I might have just stalled it. I always pull back the power way too much. Harvey was born yesterday. Yeah, exactly. Okay, here comes the overtie on the A320. Nice crab. I have 14 knot. I don't know which direction the wind is. I'm turned to the side a little bit. Oh, is it relative to the camera? No, it's not. It's relative to the plane. But these are like too many landings, too fast for how fast our planes are. We're not getting too much airtime. This is a workout. Can't see the runway, but you see a giant black blob of gamer tags. Yep. Follow the gamer tags. Is that a glider? What is going on? Yeah, I think the Kodiak might be a better choice. The Duke is like maybe a little too fast. It's the turbine one. I'm going to stick with it, but... Yeah, this is an intense flight plan so far. We made what? Is this our fourth landing? Third landing. Yeah, third landing already. I guess we've been going about an hour. Just, it feels faster paced. Took me a while to get off. Fast is never bad. Except when it's your vertical descent rate on landing. Like mine was 700 feet per minute just now. I feel like I need a breather here. Quick sip of coffee. Get recharged. All right, we're currently at MGQZ. Next is MGST. Apparently between this airport and the next one, we're going to cross by this lake. Attilan, maybe? I don't know how to pronounce it, but one of the POIs pointed out by the route creator was this lake in Guatemala here between these next two airports. All right, updating QNH. I mean, altimeter, 299er. Next desired track, 135. 135 is set. And it looks like we'll want to use runway 5. Yeah, Yeah, I guess runway 5 for our takeoff. Let me check my engine. My power management has not been good. All right, 96, 95. I mean, just in one day, I'm going to destroy the entire engine. And it's hot. Oh, no, it's not too hot in here. All right, we're good. 74 degrees. Eddie's good. All right, I'm going to taxi back, runway 5. Michael says, I'm still new. Should I get the 414 or the Piston Duke? That's a good question. I don't think I can answer that because I didn't fly the Chancellor that much. But I know people really love that plane. I have a feeling that the Duke has more features. I don't think the Chancellor has failures or anything like that. So it probably comes down to if you want the failures. Oh no, wait, I'm confusing it with a Technum. Does the 414 have failures? It's hard to beat the black square planes in terms of like the number of features they have and the failures and the realism and all that, but I know people love the 414. Oh, it's on sale on Sim Market. 414 is. Abby says 414. .414 does not have failures. Yeah, it might come down to a question of features and like if you want failures. Sierra loves the Chancellor. All right, looks like my avionics are saying the current airport still, so let's go to the next leg here. MGST, 21 miles away. We'll get some more distance. Look, after MGST, we got a 40-mile leg, another 40-mile leg, 23-mile leg. So we'll get a little more time in the air coming up here. All right, yeah, this is a short hop. And actually, between MGGT and MGZA, I think, it's... we're passing by the volcano. I think this is one of the first volcanoes. Amuda. Let me look it up. Amuda. I know the one after it is... Anyway, we'll find out when we get there. Jeff says aircraft and scenery purchases might be cheaper. Oh, yeah, on Memorial Day, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, over the weekend, like third-party sites, they could do it, but the marketplace already got its update, right? I didn't see a development post by the Microsoft Flight Sim team, unless it came out late last night. So let me see if they posted it. No, they didn't. Their last post was till the 23rd for the Sim Update 15 update. The fog might be due to volcanic ash. Oh, that would be awesome. Is that what it's actually from? I didn't know that the Sim would show that. Pryfly, did you switch? DC3 floats? All right, let's get going here. So we are going to be able to fly. We're doing 21 miles. MGST is next. Safe altitude is 12,000 for this leg. Whoops. 12,000 for this leg. And the runway elevation is 5,200 feet. It's a grass strip coming up. 2,500 foot grass strip. Runways 31 and 13. All right, let's get going. Props full forward. Parking brake is off. Get the power set. We're going to turn to the right, and we're going to climb to about 12,000 feet. What are you guys using the glider tow right now? Harvey's giving us some information about Guatemala.
Specific about ATC communications or the aircraft systems, just let me know. For example, if you need to request a vector, you would say, request vector to Quetzaltenango Airport.
He's teaching us about ATC, I think. All right, new course. 135. And we want to get up to about 12,000 feet. What's up, Kyle? Can't let Bobo have all the fun. That's all Bobo does. It's concerning how much fun Bobo has in the sim. I don't get it. Why are you trying to have a good time? At least we're getting above this, I guess it's ash? Give it a little more power here. It's so easy to wreck these engines, though. That's one thing that's really nice about the TBM 850 is that it has that limiter, so you can't over torque it. You can just give it full throttle on the lever, and you're good. It'll prevent it until you turn on the 850 mode. But you can't, if I remember correctly, you can't over torque it by accident. It just protects the engines. It's really nice. But not in the Duke. Oh, this is awesome right here, though. A real eruption turned the clouds red in the sim, really? I haven't seen that yet. I haven't done any like volcano chasing or really weather chasing outside of like a couple hurricanes, maybe. Yeah, they look kind of like just regular fog or low-level clouds. Looks great, though. We got a rainbow. And here's the lake, as expected. In the TBM, what's speed mode? I don't think it's active in the TBM. I don't know why that button's on the autopilot, but it's different than IAS or flight level change. It's a button, right? Not the knob. I think it has a speed knob, maybe, to set your speed. But isn't there also a speed button? I don't think the speed button is implemented or does anything. It almost seems like it's for like a, almost like for an auto throttle or something. But it doesn't have auto throttle. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually meant to be in the 930, but it doesn't have anything to do with the with IAS or FLC mode for setting your airspeed. Yeah, we should definitely fly over towards the lake here. Atitlan, I think, is the name of the lake here in Guatemala. Overspeed morning. I'm sure I'm pronouncing the name of the lake incorrectly. Yes, the scenery is delivering. This is beautiful. You gotta love it. we're not overspeeding right now. I have the, I'm almost at idle here. Just trying to get down to see the detail in the cities here, in the towns. I just saw a big shadow cross over the town here. I wonder if it's from the Airbus.
Hello there. We're currently flying over Guatemala at an altitude of 7,675 feet, heading 104 degrees at 214 knots. We're just about 7 miles northwest of Santiago Airport. Did you know that the Beechcraft we're flying has a turboprop engine with a max RPM of 34550? It's a pretty efficient machine for general aviation. If you have any questions about our flight or aviation,
it's giving us info about the Beechcraft. When do you say 3,000 something RPM? That's not true. We're maxed out at 2,200, full forward. Maybe he's talking about a different beach. Maybe he's talking about like a King Air or something. Underdog says I see people pop in and out of multiplayer. Oh, at least it's not the whole group. Yeah, I don't think the release notes had anything listed about multiplayer improvements. And I know this week that some of you guys were having issues with it. Like water cooled, it wasn't working for him at all. All right, Sean, take it easy, dude. Have a good rest of your day. Hope you enjoy your hope you have a long weekend. If you have Memorial Day off and celebrating, have a good one, dude. Good to see you. Is everyone running Sim Update 15? Yeah, Santiago. Everybody has to at this point, unless somehow you avoid connecting to the internet. But I think it forces everybody to update, so you should be on Sim Update 15 now. All right, the airport's right over here. It's a grass strip. Looks like Josh might be landed there already. And get gear and flaps down. Runways are 13 and 31. Dude, this is such a cool approach here. Uh-oh, my bandwidth is too low. No, there's no way. I'm streaming. Josh is at the threshold. Yeah, I see it's all cut away right here for the strip. All right, trying to watch my airspeed. I think I stalled on landing last time. That was not good. Yeah, the visibility in this thing is horrible. All right, gears down 3 greens. I'm gonna slip a little bit here. A nice little 4 or 5 knot headwind for runway 13. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Oh, 564 feet per minute. No. If it's not, if I have to chop and drop, then I'm injuring our passengers. Eddie's going for a ride on these landings. He's going airborne. Sorry, Eddie. That's such a cool turn and approach, though. Vanilla World. Yeah, I don't think I have any scenery here. Yeah, this area looks great. I don't know if there's any what improvements have been made here with the terrain or the world updates. I'm not sure that there have been any in Central America. The data seems good though. I mean, it looks great here. I am running like Rex AccuSeason for the tree replacement, and I'm running the Project Coastline mod for all the shorelines to be cleaned up, but so it's not completely stock. Oh, people are disappearing for me too, it looks like. A couple of you guys over the water just disappeared. Yeah, what a cool spot for a strip. Minus negative 900 for you. Yeah, that was a rough one. Not as bad as my last one. It was negative 700. This one is negative 500. Yeah, you guys are like disappearing and reappearing here. Their big game just appeared out of nowhere for me. I mean, maybe they did make some improvements where at least it's not all or nothing. So that might be, I didn't see them say anything about it, so. Yeah, not seeing anybody else over the water. All right, we've been going an hour and 15 minutes or so. We'll do a quick break here. If anybody needs to use the facilities, anything like that, now is the time. Smoke him if you got him. Yeah, we've been going pretty nonstop for about an hour or so. Coffee refills might be in order. Those of you who have already cracked a weekend beer might need a top off. Whatever your liquid of choice is. Where is everyone? We are at Santiago Airport in Guatemala. MGST, Mike Golf Sierra Tango. And we're on USA West. MGST if you want to join us. What's the engine condition? Yours is 42. Let me take a look. It's probably going to be bad. Okay, 93 and 94. It's gone down a little bit. It's gone down a little more. Hey, Harvey, what's your preferred beverage? What's your beverage of choice? We're going to ask the important questions.
I prefer a good cup of coffee.
Coffee.
Sharp and alert.
Nice. What do you put in your coffee? How do you take it?
I like my coffee black. No
Wow.
sugar. Keeps things simple and gives a good kick to start the day.
Okay. But a related question. What do you think about drinking Starbucks coffee black with no sugar or anything? But remember, it's Starbucks. What do you think about that? Shot of Jack Daniels.
Well, I prefer my coffee black. No sugar. Keeps it simple and you really taste the coffee. Starbucks can be a bit strong, but that's not a bad thing.
Harvey sounds like a chat GPT robot. He is a chat GPT robot. Accurate. It's exactly what he is. All right, Harvey, what about your favorite cuisine? We're all dying to know.
Well, I do love a good steak, but let's keep it aviation related. Did you know the Beechcraft you're flying has a maximum fuel capacity of 270 gallons? That gives you quite a range for those long cross-country flights.
270 gallons. Wait, is he right about that? I asked him about food, and he said, oh, yeah, we can. Fuel. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it is about 270 gallons, isn't it? Why does the right main tank take less fuel than the left main tank? Something is broken. 270 gallons of coffee. What do you think about, what would you do if you were in possession of 270 pounds of coffee? Has he had a $100 hamburger? See you, Fredericks. Have a good weekend, dude. It's a long weekend, so I might stream a couple times this weekend. He's got no answer for us about what he would do with the coffee. All right, we've had a 3-minute break here. That's long enough, right? All right, next airport. Let's take a look at the flight plan here. MGGT. So I think this is a slightly longer leg. MGGT. Yeah, 41 miles. And this is going to be Guatemala City. So it should be, let me check the runways. I assume we have MGDT, La Aurora International. Yeah, we got 10,000 foot hard surface runway here. 2002. All right, Harvey, you ready to take off? See what he thinks here. He responds very fast when he does respond. Sometimes he just doesn't reply. I'm probably hitting him with too many questions. Connection lost. Chat disconnected. Uh-oh, am I actually offline? Wait, did my internet die? No, I can still get to Google. But I was disconnected from YouTube chat somehow. Hold on. Why is that happening? Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Okay, I'm refreshing chat. It looks like I'm still online. 0 dropped frames. Did the YouTube chat just die? What's happening? Okay, I see you guys in the browser, but not in my streaming software. Ah. It looks like there is a problem with my little chat widget that I use in my streaming software. Sorry, guys. Okay, it's back. There we go, it's back. Streamlabs problem, I guess. Okay, I'm back. Nice. Still with us. All right, with you. All right, I'm with you. I'm gone. I can still use the chat, though. We're back, kinda. I think my internet is fine. Let me double check my internet speed. This might be a YouTube issue. Mayday. It might be a YouTube issue. Let me do a quick speed test here. Yep, 600 megabits per second. No Mayday song, no. I think maybe YouTube is having some issues. I'm not sure because the chat died temporarily for me and now, yeah, the stream says it's still up, but it did go down for a moment. My internet is fine though. I'm getting 500 megabits up and down on fiber. Yeah, I think it is a Volcano issue, or it could be Sim Update 15. The ground handling in Sim Update 15, that's probably the problem. It's the go-to culprit for any issues is the new Sim Update. All right, I guess we're good. Minimum safe altitude for the next leg looks like, is it 5,000 feet? I'm gonna set that on my selected altitude here. Let me double check that though. Oh, no, it's not. It's 10,500 feet. All right, 10.5. 5 out of 5, but you see more planes. You see more planes than me. Yeah, it seems like the multiplayer is like now it's affecting me. I know a couple of people were getting affected by it earlier. And now it looks like I drew the short straw, so I'm getting the experience. All right, desired track is 091, so we're going straight east. All right, I'm gonna give it, let's see. All right, we got our flaps down to approach position. Gonna give it short field takeoff. And once we take off, it looks like that valley in front of us looks like a decent spot to go. To climb a little bit. We need to climb up to 10,500 safe altitude. Probably the peaks are probably more like 9,500. But if you need it, once you take off, go to the right slightly through that valley there, and we can climb through there. Let's go. Harvey, hold on to your butt. Uh-oh. I'm not making this, am I? Oh. That was tree hit. That was a tree hit right there. Definitely a tree hit. What's the density altitude? It's only 70 out. It's not that bad. It's a little warm. It says toasty. That was definitely a tree trimming, 100%. Good luck, everyone. Oh yeah, I think a lot of people are ending up in the trees, it looks like. Unless you guys are taking off from the other direction. Took off like Jurassic Park. We're going to MGGT next, to the east. So once you take off, hang a right, go through the valley, and then we're going to go... Then you're going to have to turn left at some point once you can climb up to about 10,000 feet. Yeah, it looks... I can't tell if you guys also went into the trees like me, but... I don't know if there's still an Airbus down there, but if so, good luck. Definitely need to turn out here to the right and avoid this peak right in front of us to the left. Looks like Overtie had to ditch the Airbus for now with that grass strip. Sounds like a good choice. At least one nice thing about YouTube is if I get a little hiccup in the internet or whatever, it doesn't take the stream down. It's just like delayed for a little bit. It just kind of automatically resumes, so that's nice. All right, we're gonna need to go directly east. We got all these low-level clouds again. Dog sounds quiet. She is sleeping right now next to the window. So far, so good with the puppy. All right, MGGT. We're gonna pass by Guatemala City. Minimum safe altitude is 10,500. And these clouds are not helping with our, with us avoiding the terrain. Nice, I can see most of you guys now, I think. Bislel says next airport, 5,000 feet elevation. Little nav map is so useful for that, like looking up all the information. Yeah, it looks like 5,000 feet. It's got a 10,000 foot hard surface runway at the next airport. Guatemala City is where we're headed. And 091 is our course. I'm gonna get onto the original leg drawn out here with the GPS. Sure, my Navigraph is being a little wonky too. I have it on my tablet, but it's not keeps like forgetting where my plane is. Yeah, cannot connect to simulator. All right. The Tawes lady had a heart attack on that takeoff. Yeah, that was very shady. All right, altimeter 3004 right now. So 1017. Nice, you got it installed, Michael? Hop on in. We're only halfway through so far, so plenty of time. You can spawn in at Guatemala City if you want. Mike, Golf, Golf, Tango. That's where we're headed right now, 30 miles away. It's weird. Just a lot of things aren't working right now. Like Navigraph doesn't find me on the tablet app. Look, like the satellite imagery is not loading on parallel 42 down here on the map on flow. Something's going on. Let me get the autopilot on here into heading mode. Can't turn heading mode on for some reason. Okay, autopilot, you're trying to kill us here. This is not good. The Duke, it's too powerful. I'm actually not sure why I can't turn on heading mode on the autopilot. Got pitch trim, yeah, set down here. Everything's braking today. No idea what's going on. This is what the autopilot's currently trying to do to me. It's just diving. We're in altitude hold mode. Autopilot master is on. It's on down here. What am I doing wrong? And it's just diving us to the ground. Classic. I don't understand. Look at our pitch trim. It's like 15 degrees nose down. Oh, shouldn't have done it that way. Centaurus says the mountain to our right is the one that's erupting based on the Sigmet. Nice. This one right here? Yeah, I wish my Navigraph moving map was working. Trib issue? Yeah, I wonder if there, maybe there's is there a failure? No failures. Trim is set, and then when I engage autopilot, I just engaged autopilot. 11,000 feet altitude set. Look, it's pitching us down 2,000 feet per minute. Why? Maybe a circuit breaker got popped or something, but it is not happy. And now the sim is freezing. Oh, man. Yeah, I got a hand fly. I've been hand flying the whole time, actually. I just thought I'd turn it on for a moment. And it's denying me that chance. Maybe I can check the circuit breakers. I believe they're all in. The autopilot master is turning on. It's set to altitude hold mode at our current altitude. Yeah, attitude mode is not working at all. Let me cycle this to VLOC, then GPS. Turn it back on. Oh, is that working? Nope, still no heading mode. Yeah, it refuses to use heading mode. Even though we have GPS mode on. Yeah, glide slope is out, but GPS mode is on. On the 530. I can't use attitude or heading mode. It's like, you know what it could be? I turned on the pitch trim switch down here when we were in flight. I think it might have to do like an alignment thing and calibrate while you're on the ground. So it's probably unable to be used because of turning it on up here. It's probably why. Because it's just, the altitude hold is kind of working. I bet it's like an AHRS kind of thing. Like the Garmin's do, you know, it's aligning it on the ground. You have to turn it on the ground. Otherwise, it doesn't have its neutral position like reference. So when you turn on the air, it's not calibrated. But at the next airport, I could turn it off and then back on, and then I bet it'll work. Cabin diff, we're getting a altitude pressure warning here. Not that high, though. I mean, I have it set. It's 11,000 feet. It's not that bad. I don't think we need to pressurize until we're at like 12.5 or 15 for our health. But it's just warning us you're not pressurizing, I guess. Okay, we're only 13 miles away from Guatemala City. So let me pay attention to actually flying here for a moment. Airport is at 5,000 feet elevation. 10,000 foot runway almost. Runway 20 and 02. Let's see what Harvey thinks. Yo, Harvey, you still there? Actually, is Say Intentions? Oh, Say Intentions is gone. I didn't close it, but it's crashed, I guess. Maybe when my internet went down, if that's what happened. All right, let's get Harvey booted up here. Yo, Harvey, you there? I think runway 02 is probably better.
We're currently flying over Guatemala at an altitude of 10.
Okay, I'm Harvey and I talk like this, super quiet.
If you look out the window, you might catch a glimpse of the beautiful landscapes of Guatemala. Did you know that Aurora International Airport?
We really don't need Harvey's tour guide stuff, though.
Airports in Central America.
We're going to turn the heat on a little bit. Eddie's getting cold. It's 60 degrees in the cabin. Harvey, stop it.
Two main runways. Runway 2,
Harvey, just stop.
20. With runway 20 being Fabio red for arrival.
He's trying to act like Sarah and Janet,
wind conditions.
like a tour guide.
If you have any questions about our flight, ATC communications, or anything aviation related, feel free to ask.
And which runway should we land at?
How can I assist you?
Which runway should we land at?
Stop the aircraft.
Oh my God.
Throttle to idle and apply the brakes smoothly. If you need to stop in the air.
There we go. I turned it off. Turned it back on. Harvey, which runway should we land at? At Mike Golf Golf Tango.
Runway 20 is in use in Aurora.
Runway 20, yeah. All right. Runway 2. 6 miles away. I gotta get my gear, flaps out. Yeah, the weather is so bad. We're basically in IMC all day today. He sounds like Pee Wee Herman. Oh, Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman. Oh, man. Pee Wee is so good. There's a call for you at the front desk. Yeah, that's totally accurate. That's exactly what he sounds like. All right, there should be a 10,000 foot runway. If the Duke will let me see anything out of it, maybe I can spot the runway. I do not see it yet. We're about 4 miles away still. See some of your lights out there? Worst weather ever. It's just trying to annoy us. It's just trying to lower our visibility. Make us chop and drop at every airport. All right, 3 miles. Good thing I can poke my head out of the actual airplane. It's very useful. Okay, I think I just saw the beacon flash green right there. Maybe. Visibility is so bad. I'm probably just like flying over the runway right now. Oh, mouse, please. The challenge of using a Toby with clicking the instruments. Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh no. Crazy slip time. It's a 10,000 foot runway almost, luckily. Ah, there we go, right on glide path. Perfect. Very, very long. 10 feet per minute. Yes. Big games in the Hornet, buzzing the tower. Ooh, that was stressful. Dude, this visibility is horrible. I don't like it. Not setting up for any instrument approaches either. Obviously. What's up, Kevin? All right, nice, nice. See if I can see any of you guys landing. Let me get the drone camera over there. I think that 10 feet per minute is BS. All right, we'll take just a moment here, not like a 5-minute break, but just gonna set up for the next leg real quick. Overtie's back in the 320. All right, looks like we're able to see Sativer and Big Game coming in. Big Game's coming in the Super Hornet. I mean, this is a good runway for the Hornet. You got plenty of runway here. Minus 10 feet per minute, 6 Gs. Oh, I didn't look at the Gs, did I? Where's the landing rate anyway? I think I took it off of the... wheel, actually. Oh, here it is, landing rate. 10 feet per minute, 1.08 G-force. He avoided the Kodiak. Sativer's getting multiple landings in one. Few bounces there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All the maps are dead. I can't see the maps here. I can't see the maps on the little position map through flow. Make a look here. Wait, do we have the satellite images? No, they're just broken everywhere. What's going on the internet today? There's something with the internet as a whole. Something is broken. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, let's check the next leg here. 058 to Amuda. I believe that might be one of the 2 volcanoes. So it's 40 miles to that waypoint. This is not an airfield, but there's just an RNAV fix here, Amuda, to get us to, I think it's going to be one of the volcanoes. And then MGZA is another 60 miles after that. So we're going to be in the air for a bit. So you probably want to top off your tanks or fill them up enough to go about 100 miles. Or like 70 miles, it looks like. Or 63.2 miles. There it is. Restart the computer, restart the modem, cycle power to the house. Our next airport's going to be, so if you want to put in a Amuda, you can. AMUDA, so it's Alpha Mike Uniform Delta Alpha. Amuda. And then the airport after that, MGZA, Mike Golf Zulu Alpha. Mike Golf Zulu Alpha. That's Zakapa? Probably pronouncing it horribly. It's a hard surface runway there, 3,300 foot runway. And our safe altitude is 6,500 now for this first leg. So I'm just gonna set that. Here's a reminder, altimeter 3009 if you wanna update that and make sure you're fueled up enough to go about 70, 80 miles. Yeah, I don't know. It's just satellite images are turned off for the world right now, maybe something like that. The safe altitude, Thomas, I'm just getting it from Little Nav Map. It's nice. It'll show you the safe altitude between any two waypoints you put in there. So yeah, our next leg to Amuda is 6,500, and then after that it's 3,500. We'll be under 10,000 for the rest of the day, or the rest of this flight plan at least. Harvey, is runway 2 still good for departure? Harvey's pretty cool.
Runway 20 is currently Fabio red due to wind conditions.
Fabio red? Due to wind conditions. Alright, back over to runway 2. We can just do an intersection departure probably. It's a 10,000 foot runway. I don't know how much is remaining. Looks like we maybe got 4,000, 3 to 4,000 feet remaining. If we were gonna do it from the middle of the field here. Just make my way over towards the threshold for 2. 20, not 02? Wait, Harvey, which runway? Oh no, it's... Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. Wait, which one? Yeah, look at the wind in the bottom left. Yeah, it's saying 20 is way better. We got a 15 knot wind, 183. Did he say 20 though? Harvey, which runway should we use for departure? Just want to see if he said 2.
Runway 20 is Fabio red for departure due to current wind conditions.
Okay, yeah, he did say 20. He must have said that before too, and I just heard what I wanted to hear. Classic confirmation bias. Ah, yes, it must be runway 2 because that's where we just landed. He did say 20, yeah. Okay. Joe Schmo, we're going to stop by, I think the next waypoint's one of the volcanoes on this route. Amuda, A-M-U-D-A is the RNAV waypoint. And then after that, MGZA is going to be the next airport. 63 miles from here. Mike Golf Zulu Alpha. MGZA. The beautiful weather continues here in Guatemala. Two zeros, Fabio red. All right, I think we're going to retire this song. We've heard this song 800 million times. It is now off the list. Hey, Harvey, what should I get for lunch today? I'm going to ask him the real questions.
I'm not sure about lunch, but let's focus on the flight.
Really?
The wind's Fabio or runway 20 for departure.
Fabio red.
Make sure to contact clearance delivery on 120.7 for your VFR departure instructions.
Yeah, we're going to not be using ATC today. We don't like them, okay?
Understood. If you're not using
Nice.
ATC today, just make sure to monitor the appropriate frequencies for situational awareness.
No.
Keep
We're
an
not
eye
doing
on
that
your
either.
QNH setting,
Not
which
today.
is 1017. And remember that runway 20 is Fabio red due to current winds.
Fabio red. What do you mean by Fabio red?
Favio Red means the wind conditions are best suited for runway 20 right now. This is based on the current wind direction and speed.
Okay. Tech Tats, how come you don't see anyone in game? You have to make sure that you have all players turned on in your flight condition setting. There's 2 settings. Make sure you're on USA West on the multiplayer server up here. Click your name and go to USA West. You have to be on the same multiplayer server as us. The second thing is on the world map, you'd have to quit out to see this, back to the world map, but in the top right, there's a setting to show all players or live players, and it's better to have it on all players. Favio Green, exactly. But there are also issues with multiplayer. There have been for a bit where it'll just like stop working for certain people. Like it was messing up for me earlier, so unfortunately that happens. That happens every now and then. All right, looks like most of you guys are ready. We got a couple planes here ready for departure. All right, hopefully we'll see a cool volcano, and hopefully the clouds aren't going to be too bad. All right, let's destroy this engine a little bit by over-torquing it again. Oh, that was close. All right, 1200, nice. 80 knots, 85, 90. Rotato. Oh, I didn't turn on the pitch trim switch. No autopilot for me. Gear up. Duke away. 71 degrees in the cabin. All right, 058. All right, 058 is our course. Didn't update that either. All right, there we go. Nope, I have it on the opposite. Just doing a good job here. 058, there we go. All right, making my right turnaround. Whoa. I should lower my stick sensitivity again. I think I might still have it on linear. It's like a bit too sensitive. All right, minimum safe altitude is only 6,500, but these clouds are really crappy. Focusing very hard on this turn here. Watching my turn coordinator, trying to keep it standard. The first turn I'm paying attention to the entire day so far. All right, there we go. Almost on course. Might have to kill the live weather to see anything here. This is really crappy right now. All right, live weather be gone. We got to get rid of it. Ah, there we go. Maybe I'll go high level clouds for now. If there's anything good to see, I want to see it. Sometimes the live weather is great. Sometimes we get a day like this where we see nothing. I really hate turning off live weather, but It's just how it is today. All right, straight ahead here. 10,500. We can be way lower than this. I was just climbing to get above the clouds here. A lot more aileron on the takeoff. I haven't gotten in the habit of doing that, so maybe I need to relearn to put ailerons into the wind on takeoff, because whenever I used to do it before Sim Update 15, you know, the last like 3.5 years or whatever, it seemed to make my takeoff way, way worse. So maybe with the new wind updates on the ground, maybe it's way better now. I have not been pointing my ailerons into the wind at all. All right, this map is not as useful as it normally is. So this waypoint up ahead called Amuda is, I believe it might be one of the volcanoes. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna go look at the flight plan real quick. The description of the flight plan. As we veer off course here with me tabbed out for a second. It's not too bad. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is taking us directly to it or not. Yeah, it says the route continues into the highlands of Guatemala with a number of volcanoes and high altitude airport landings. We stop at San Marcos and MGQZ before flying over the lake to Santiago. So we've already done all that. So I think we might be past all the volcanoes. All right, we're over speeding like crazy. Next airport is MGZA, Mike Golf Zulu Alpha. What's up, Philip? How am I liking the new update? Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, yeah. All the ground handling, because the new wind changes are global at the ground level, everything just feels smoother. I am curious to see like what real pilots say about it, if it's more realistic or not, but pretty much all this time apparently we've had, you know, supposedly we've had very unrealistic ground handling, and every time you're like coming in for a landing or just taking off, especially on final and touching down, it's been very unrealistic. Like, I think whenever I've asked that question to the real pilots that happen to be in chat, they're like, yeah, it's way easier to land in real life than it's ever been in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So hopefully this is a step in the right direction to making it more realistic. But now every time I have a good landing, like on Thursday's stream, every good landing I'm like, oh, it must be unrealistic because there's no way I could be landing this smoothly. But hopefully it's a realistic change. So we've been playing on hard mode the whole time. That seems to be maybe what's been happening since the sim came out.
Hello there. We're currently flying.
Oh, he's back.
Altitude of 8,686 feet.
Why is he so quiet and mumbly?
The QNH is set to 1012. Did you know that the Beechcraft you're flying has a turboprop engine with a max RPM?
I did know it has a turboprop engine.
It's quite efficient for both short and medium range flights. If you have any questions about ATC communications or anything else aviation related,
I don't think Harvey realized that he's been in the plane this whole time. He's back there somewhere. I see you, Michael, in the Grand Caravan. Glad you made it, dude. Alright, getting this trimmed out pretty good, actually. Autopilot's still off. This is my hand off the stick right now. Not too bad. Pull the prop back to 2200. Or 2000. Back to 2000. All right, yeah, we're 20 miles from this waypoint coming up, but I can't tell what this waypoint is. Amuda? I couldn't see a volcano named Amuda on Google, so let me turn on the I'll turn on the points of interest, and then maybe that'll give us an idea of what it's flying us by when we get there. But yeah, overall, I think the new update is good, and it's only going to get better as more planes. Like right now, we only have the soft tire physics stuff on the Cessna 172. So all of the ground handling improvements we're seeing right now are just because of the wind changes at the ground, and then I think they gave developers some more ground handling parameters that some planes have implemented, like the Meridian, the Sting, I think the Dukes as well. I don't know absolutely for sure which planes have the tweaked ground handling parameters, but at least the FS Reborn planes do, so the Meridian does. But yeah, as more developers implement the ground physics or the tire physics stuff, like the soft ground physics, the tire, like how the tires are basically squishy now, it'll get even better, I think, for our landings and takeoffs. It should be more and more realistic. Airport altitude is going to be MGZA 600 feet, 633 feet, with a 3,300 foot elevation or length runway, hard surface. We got to pass by this first waypoint here. I should get down a bit lower. Minimum safe altitude is 6,500 until we get to this waypoint. And then after that, it changes. Why is it so high? Is there a peak here in front of us? Yeah, I'm not sure where it's taking us exactly. There's nothing on the world map as far as landmarks go that I can see at this waypoint. It might just be, you know, having us follow the terrain here, like in this kind of valley in front of us. Man, when you have live weather turned off, everything's just so stable. Like barely touching the stick. All right, 10 minutes to whatever Amuda is, or sorry, 10 miles. McDonald's? Man, I hope so. I'll take 10 99-cent hamburgers. Are they like $1.20 now? 6-piece chicken nugget with sweet and sour sauce, of course. Medium fries. Take a McFlurry, M&M's. I think I'm hungry right now. Even McDonald's sounds delicious. Yum. McChicken sandwich, add pickles. Put my own Chick-fil-A sauce on it. This is the way. Why can't I see you, but you see everyone else? It's just Microsoft Flight Sim things. Sometimes it's a little. Sometimes it's it plays favorites and it changes its favorites every now and then too. So all of a sudden, one of us will be allowed to use multiplayer, but the rest of us won't. Sometimes the multiplayer is a jerk. Philip says the ice cream machine's broken. No McFlurries. Hey Harvey, what would you like from McDonald's? Get her sponsorship from McDonald's.
I'm good, thanks. Let's focus on the flight. Did you have any questions
Oh,
about
jeez,
our
Harvey.
or altitude?
Listen, lighten up, Harvey, and let us know what you want from McDonald's. We're ordering it right now.
I'm good, thanks. Let's focus on the flight. You're currently
Jeez.
055 knots.
He's all business.
618. If you need any aviation-related info, just ask.
What's a pilot's favorite meal from McDonald's? That's aviation related info.
Pilots often go for something quick and easy, like a Big Mac or a McChicken. But honestly, it varies from person to person. Anything that's easy to eat on the go works well.
A Big Mac or a McChicken, he said. He said it needed to be aviation related. So I asked what a pilot would get from McDonald's. Oh. Okay. And what about you, Harvey? If you had to make a pit stop for fuel at this airport up ahead and there was a McDonald's next door, what would you get?
Well, if I had to make a pit stop for fuel at Zakapa Airport, I'd probably grab a Big Mac and fries. It's quick and fills you up, which is perfect when you're on a tight schedule.
This is great. All right, just throw in an aviation-related word, and he'll answer everything. What'd you think about the hit Apple TV Plus series, Masters of the Air? Come on, Harvey.
I haven't seen Masters of the Air, but I've heard it's a gripping series about the 8th Air Force during World War II. If you're into aviation history, it sounds like a must-watch.
Nice, nice. All right. All right, one more aviation-related question. How do you feel about the performance of the ornithopter from the Dune series? All right, we're 085 now.
The ornithopter from the Dune series is a fascinating concept. Its flapping wing design offers vertical takeoff and landing capabilities similar to a helicopter, but with the efficiency of fixed-wing flight. While it's purely fictional, it combines the best of both worlds in aviation.
That's true. Nice. All right, Harvey's redeeming himself. He takes his Starbucks coffee black and he likes a Big Mac with fries because it fills you up. And he appreciates the future-looking technology in the ornithopter. Pretty well informed about Dune. That's pretty cool. I mean, the speed, the reply speed is pretty impressive, actually. I think that's partly to do with the ChatGPT 4 Omni or whatever that got released. So when he just has to answer a simple question and he's not like looking up, you know, data about the flight or the flight plan or anything like that, or pretending to be ATC, it's just like fewer and fewer steps. So we get a response much faster. Pretty cool. Harvey's a man of the people. What a dude. I mean, he's no Toby, thankfully, but maybe we'll hear from Toby in the future. All right, MGZA, 633 feet for the elevation. Harvey, what's the preferred runway for landing at Mike Golf Zulu Alpha? What's up, Matt? Good morning. What's going on with the terrain? I have no idea.
Runway for landing at Zakapa, MGZA, is runway 18.
All right, runway 18, he said. Is that an actual landing runway there? No, it's not. Wait, they have 15 and 33. Harvey, can you double check the runways? Is it 15 and 33? What's the best one for landing? All right, we can see the waypoint up there.
The runways are 15 and 33. Given the current winds, runway 33 is the best choice for landing.
Runway 33, he says. All right, we'll believe him. Harvey for U.S. president. As long as he ups his volume, he could be a pretty good speaker. They'll have to turn the microphone volume up really loud, because nobody can hear him through his gravelly, soft-spoken words of wisdom. Some Blue Angels action happening right here. A Duke, a Bronco, and a Super Hornet walk into a bar. All right, 600 feet. I'm all the way up at 4,400. So I want to get down to about 1,600. Maybe 2100. Don't forget the Airbus. He wasn't tight enough. Nor can he be. The Airbus flies you. Actually, that's not far from the truth, is it? All right, a little bit to the right. Said runway 33 is preferred. Get my heading bug flipped over to 33. There we go. Update the altimeter 29. Oh yeah, 2992 because I'm not on custom weather anymore, or I'm on a preset. All right, let's check what the live weather looks like. It's probably still horrible. Ugh. All right, we'll go few clouds. Live weather is crap. All right, MGZA, landing runway 33. Oh, aviation-related joke? Hey, Harvey, could you entertain us all with your favorite aviation joke? It's a good question.
Sure thing. How about this one? Why did the airplane get sent to its room? Because it had a bad altitude.
Wow. Wow, that joke's horrible.
Oh, humor's subjective. Let's focus on the flight. We're currently over Guatemala, heading 095 at 148 knots, altitude 3021.
Oh, is Bing data disabled? Is this why we're getting all those problems?
Just let me know.
Data. Oh, it is disabled. Hey, what the? Bing data was off. Oh, when it kicked did this happen way earlier? It kicked me offline, and then when it recovered, it didn't turn Bing data back on. Did this happen to you guys too? Okay, that's why everything looks like crap and why the moving map wasn't showing any satellite images either, I guess. Let's see if they come back now. That's so weird, it turned off Bing data. I guess that explains why the terrain looked so bad. Only me? Maybe that happened when my internet took a little break. Yeah, these aren't coming up, but... All right, looks like the airport's right over here to the left. Runway 33. So much easier to fly with like zero wind. Who would have thought? I know, it's not to the left, it's right in front of us. All right, so runway 33, I'm gonna have to turn to the right, get over this hill, and then make a kind of a sweeping left turn. Maybe going around this way would have been better. All right, Harvey, buckle up. We're coming in for a landing soon. Runway 33. Brace yourself.
Got it. I'm all set. Runway 33 is a good choice. Remember to maintain a steady approach speed and keep an eye on the altimeter. Happy landing.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. No. I had no idea that was off. He knows my sim settings better than I do. Where is the airport? Is it right over the hill here? The visibility in this is so bad. Yeah, it's right there. All right, I'm gonna turn outbound a little this way. Turn around over here. Runway 33. It just snuggled right up against the mountain there. The song is too happy. Oh, there we go. There's even lyrics. No, no copyright. This is all copyright free. No, I bounced. No. The bounce. When did copyright music get so fire? It's there's actually a lot of this kind of music on Epidemic. So yeah, I pay for Epidemic Sounds, which has a ton of copyright-free music. I just I've always stuck to like the chiller electronic stuff, because a lot of the time like Flight Sim is more chill, you know, especially when you're flying slow GA stuff. We're not flying like Super Hornets, but yeah, you know, every now and then though. All right, 172 feet per minute. That was all right. I got a little distracted there trying to do the Toby eye tracker head banging. Flub Dance coming in right now. TBM 930. Next airport's going to be MHNV. We're headed over the border to Honduras next. And then we have 3 more stops in El Salvador. We got 4 more landings today. Stuck it. There we go. All right. What is next? User waypoint 01 is our next stop. 107 on the track. So I have no idea where it's taking us. We'll see if there's a cool point of interest there. And then MHNV. Mike Hotel November Victor. MHNV. I'll check the safe altitudes right now. 7,000, then 6,500. 2992, because I'm using a preset. All right, double check our fuel. 63% still. Plenty of fuel. Drifting the Airbus is fun. There's a house at the end of the runway. Oh, wait, let me take a look. Oh, where? Like right here? Oh, right here. Maybe here? Oh, this bridge isn't too bad, actually. Not sure if there's one at the other end. No, it's just that one, I guess. Harvey, which runway for takeoff? Actually, he's going to base it off live weather, so it doesn't really matter.
Or runway 02 in Zakapa. It's the longest one available.
He says 02. But I'm going to do... Yeah, which one is this here? 1-4 maybe? No, it'd be 2-1-8. 0220? One 5. Did I say 1-4? Did he mean 3-2? There's no runway 02. Oh, Harvey. Harvey needs the airport data. All right, next track is 107. I'm gonna get that set. All right, 107. Oh, I can turn on the pitch trim now. There we go. So I think maybe the autopilot will be usable. Can I turn on heading mode now? So it's trying to follow the heading bug, which is good. And try to turn the pitch trim off and back on. I don't know if it shows an enunciation for the test. Alright, well, it's been fine without autopilot. We'll see if it works when I get up there. Alright, let's go take off and turn to the left. Course is 107. And we'll go see what this user waypoint 1 is. Better be the best thing we've ever seen. I'm going to ask for a refund. Flight plan refund. Mass departure. All right, going to the east. Super Hornet sounds so good. All right, 107 on the course, and then we'll see what this... I think it's taking us to this peak up here. So maybe this is another volcano. Oh, we'll see. And then after that, we're going to make a turn to the right. 187 after that to the south to MHNV. So right now our safe altitude's 7,000 feet. It's going to go down to like 6,500 after that. The next airport's at a little under 3,000 feet elevation. I don't know what kind of weather you guys are seeing either, but few clouds is decent. You can see enough to not be sad. Harvey, if you were celebrating Memorial Day weekend as a pilot, which beverage would you choose at a bar? What kind of cocktail would you prefer? Aviation question.
As a pilot, I'd go for a classic aviation cocktail. It's a mix of gin, maraschino liqueur, CRV de Violette, and lemon juice. Cheers.
Nice. What's that called?
That's called a or latitude and longitude coordinates. It helps pin-decimal your exact location on the globe. For example,
wait, what?
Your current coordinates are 14.90008 and
it's called a lat long? Wait, the drink isn't called a lat long. An aviator. Now he's talking. Cheers. I like how he said cheers at the end. Pretty fun. I mean, he's more fun to talk to than the other three, than the tour guides, I think. Like, with a volume fix, I think it's just the intercom has a volume problem right now. But once they fix that, it'll be even better, so he comes in all loud and clear. It looks like they're just trying to take us near this peak here. Oh no, there is something in front of us. And then we're going to make a right turn, due south. And then I think we just technically, yeah, I think we just crossed the border into Honduras from Guatemala. Oh, live weather's not too bad. Let me check it out. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. All right, give this a shot. Update the altimeter. This map is once again not being super useful. The satellite images just never came back. All right, 12 miles to this waypoint up here. See if I get autopilot action now. Nope, heading mode still doesn't... Okay, so it is using heading mode, but it's not enunciating it here. It's so weird. Yeah, it doesn't like me. We'll just turn autopilot off, it's fine. So it's taking us to this town or something called Copan Runas. Oh, and apparently there's an add-on for it. Huh. Oh, I'm taking a look. Oh, it's okay. It's an archaeological site from the Mayans in Honduras. Okay, so there's actually a free flightsim.to scenery to add the Mayan ruins here. So that's what we're flying by, but I don't have them installed. There is a light test for the panel right up here. Oh, for this panel. I don't know. Maybe it'll turn on with the annunciator test over here. No, it doesn't. And then, yeah, I mean, it looks like it's using heading mode when I hit heading mode. Let me hit nav mode and then heading mode again. Okay, we're not getting the master caution or warning when we hit those modes. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to see anything in the ruins here without the scenery installed, but this is why they had us flying over this direction. Yeah, it's a Mayan ruins archaeological site down here. Yeah, FlightSim.to has an add-on for it. Here's what the add-on looks like. Pretty cool. Oh, these ads are hilarious. That's pretty cool looking. That's awesome. So many ads on FlightSim.to. Ryan says the test button's on the center of the autopilot red button. Oh, right down here. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, look, the heading light is out, and so is the attitude light. Heading and attitude lights are both out. I have a feeling it's because when I started up the plane, I didn't turn on the pitch trim switch down here. And I'm pretty sure it runs some sort of calibration when you're on the ground. And it's been, I think I probably just am too late to do it now. I might need to be parked as well. And I was like on the runway with my brakes, with my parking brake off. So there's probably some kind of limitation like that. I broke it. I don't know. I don't have any failures here, and I didn't see any of the... Maybe it's in a different section. I didn't see any of the circuit breakers popped or anything like that. But yeah, something broke. I definitely didn't break it. Yeah, I think it's just turning that switch on the ground probably did it. All right, 21 miles to MHNV Mike Hotel November Victor. Hey Harley, what runway should we land at? At Mike Hotel November Victor. Is he gone? I think they cut us off. Too much Harley use. I'm gonna restart it. Hey Harley, welcome back. Which runway should we land at Mike Hotel November Victor Airport?
For MHN Victor Airport, the winds Favio are the longest runway. Use runway 20.
Runway 20. Let's see. Is there a runway 20? Nope. 18 and 36. But it looks like 36 is probably best. Favior. $1,400-foot dirt strip. Wait, oh, is it? Oh yeah, you're right. 1,400-foot dirt strip. Maybe we should just do. Maybe we should just do a flyby here. Most of us aren't going to be able to land here, I don't think. I mean, or we can do it for science. You know, do it for a few laughs. I talked to him about cocktails. Yep. We did. He gave us a recipe. Do it for the Vine. Yes. You're speaking my language. You're speaking my era. Actually didn't even use Vine. All right, yeah, it's we can do it for the laughs, I guess. 1,400-foot dirt strip. It's at 2,800 feet of elevation. This is going to be a disaster. So 2,800 feet. So I get down to like 4,300 or so, and we got the low level clouds here. Perfect. Open the ice doors. Are those basically the inertial separators? I like haven't been using them. Let me see. Does it reduce our torque or anything? Maybe the tiniest bit. All right, need to get down to about 4,300 feet. And I'm gonna do left traffic for... Oh no, the wind's changed. Oh, looks like 1/8's good now. I mean, they changed because we came over the mountain. Is that it right there? Where is this? It's still 8 miles ahead, so we probably can't see it just yet. All right, maybe 1/8 is preferred. We'll find out as we get closer. Inertial separators. The man bear pig is there? You need to see the Airbus try landing there. Yeah. What could go wrong? I'm sure it'll be fine. You call yourself the best sim pilot ever? Huh? Airbus pilot? Huh? Is that what you call yourself? You've been posting about how good you are on social media for months now? Well, now's your chance to prove it. I mean, even this is gonna... Yeah, hold my beer. This is gonna be... Even with the Duke, this is not gonna be great. Looks more like a continuation of a dirt road. Excellent. I'm looking forward to not finding the runway. All right, gear down, flaps 1. Get slowed down here. Oh, is that it right there? Yeah, right here. Yeah, I see it. Thanks to all your names being right near it. All right, full flaps. I don't know if this is an actual Airbus or a fighter jet or something. Oh, it is. Overtie's going for it. He's landing right in front of me. It's a hold my beer moment. Hey, as long as you just clip the trees, that'll help slow you down a bit. He's going for it. Somebody hold the man's beer. It's okay, he cut off a few roofs, but it's fine. No way. Can he stop in time? I think he did it. I can't tell if he went off the other end of the quote-unquote runway. The mad lad did it. I think he actually did it. No way. Oh my god. Absolutely incredible. No way. Let's go is right. Amazing. A320 Bush. I need a new pair of pants. What was that joke about like the pirate captain where he's like... The joke about the pants where he's like... Oh, do I have to look up the joke? I forget. It's like this pirate captain and they're like going to attack some small boat, you know, and he's like, bring me my red hat or whatever. Or yeah, it was bring me my red shirt. I don't want the men to see if I get injured or something. It'll be bad for morale during the fight. So bring me my red shirt. And then it was like, I forget if it was that they got closer. They realized there was a much bigger force to fight with and they were worried about it. And he's like, bring me my brown pants. Probably missed telling the joke, but it's something like that. Yeah, this does look like just a dirt road. I guess it's supposed to be right here. I have no idea. Yeah, the way that like satellite imagery is there too. It doesn't look like a runway. We're about to cross over into El Salvador after this next on this next leg. No. Into the trees. Is that a citation? C22J. All right, this is not the easiest runway for most of our planes. Only the Airbus can land here. I'm going to taxi back. We're going to cross another border here into El Salvador. My landing rate was not great, 336. Yeah, giving the locals an air show, yep. I think it's time for another couple-minute break here as everybody gets into this tiny little strip. Yeah, I think this calls for a couple-minute break. We're at the 2-hour 45-minute mark. All right, quick break, few minutes, refuel. Handle your liquids, you know, in or out, whatever you got to do. Use the restroom, grab a beverage. Be back in a couple minutes. All right. Beverage acquired. If anybody's just joining, we're at MHNV. It's Mike Hotel November Victor in Honduras. USA West multiplayer server. We got 3 more stops. Our next airport's taking us into El Salvador. MSSS. Mike, Sierra, Sierra, Sierra. All right, to the south, 44 miles. I wonder if I can get this autopilot working. Yes, something is messed up with these two heading in attitude mode. When I test it, will not work. The lights don't come on either. So if I turn pitch trim off, maybe if I reset the avionics. I'm not sure. I don't really want. I'm not sure if it's on a different bus. Maybe I can pull the circuit breaker. We can find the circuit breaker just for the autopilot. Transponder, landing gear, lights, engine and fuel system. Another avionics here. Might have to restart the flight. You think so? I think it's mainly because I didn't turn on that pitch trim switch on the ground when I first got started. So I think it wasn't able to like calibrate the autopilot correctly. Like initialize it. It's not a big deal. I can go all day without an autopilot. Everybody's been spamming all day. There's no way you can do this whole thing without autopilot. It's impossible for you. And I was like, you're right. I really need... Now I'm going to prove them wrong, though. You guys have been spamming that all day. All right, Harvey, buckle up. This is a dirt strip. We're going to take off like a rocket ship here. I hope you're ready for it. Randolph says, I don't think the pitch trim switch is the problem. You forgot.
I'm all set.
Turned it on late without problem. Okay.
Keep an eye on your heading speed. If
Yeah,
you have any
not
questions
sure.
about the flight or
I broke
procedure,
something.
Just let me know.
All right, thanks so much, dude. You enjoy that Big Mac and fries back there.
I sure did. Thanks. By the way, when you're ready for takeoff, make sure to request clearance from Iwapango departure on 123.9 MHC.
That's kind of cool. He's giving us frequencies for the controllers, though. I think this is a good addition. Look how far back the Airbus is. The Airbus is up like 15 feet in the air too to get a little head start on its climb out. Pretty impressive. It's funny. He said that he enjoyed the Big Mac. Good old Uncle Harvey. All right, this is gonna be. I'm gonna do I do full flap takeoff? I don't even know if that's a thing in this plane. Altimeter 299er1. And then our minimum safe altitude for this leg over into El Salvador, 5,000 feet. That's gonna give us like 1,000 feet of obstacle clearance, so we can always be a little lower. Harvey is pretty funny. I'm having a much better time with Harvey than the other intercom people. There's a hard dip on the strip, Soul says. It made him crash. Yeah, everybody make sure you have crash damage turned off if you don't already have it off. It's worth always having off, in my opinion. Gonna balance our fuel a little bit here. Like, it doesn't balance it though. Whoa, 810 gallons. It lets you do that? Yeah, I don't know why they're off like that. It's a little weird. There we go, it's a little closer. Yeah, stand on the brakes. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm on the brakes. Wait, it says right oil pressure. Hold on. Did I kill the engine? I think I killed the right engine. Right engine is showing... Oh yeah, it's losing its fuel pressure. Fuel flow is dying. Yeah, there goes the right engine from me messing with the fuel. All right, right ignition is on. Let's pull this back. I'm a little worried about a hot start now, though. All right, starter on. 2 on the NG. 6, waiting for 15. 13, 14, 15. Ooh, it's a little hotter. All right. 52, ignition off, starter off. Generator on. Yeah, killed that right engine there. Jules says V1 said in one of his streams that an engine failure on takeoff in this plane is certain death. It's smoking again? Wait, is it? Oh, wait, no, it was the Meridian that was smoking, right? Yeah, on Thursday when I flew the Meridian, it started smoking because I killed the generator. That was awesome and totally unexpected. It was an expensive start there. Okay, the prop RPM is bad. What is going on here? I think I wrecked the engine. Prop RPM is only 690. It's climbing, but very, very slowly. Probably destroyed it. 87%, 85%. The engine has seen better days. Probably clean the filters. There we go. Clean filters. It's getting up there. It's at 1,000 now. Maybe I give it a little power and coerce it up. Okay, there we go. 1220. All right, that's better. All right, we'll see if that did it. All right, desired track now 174 to our next airport. All right, 174 is set. All right, let's finally go. How far can you go on one engine? All the way to the scene of a crash. Okay, here we go. Let's try to get 1200 on the torque. Oh, 1300, braking the engine, braking the engine. Oh no, my parking brake was on. Great. All right, well, let's watch for the dip. Not bad. The Airbus got up, no problem. How is that even possible? Like, no way. 81% on the engine now. I'm just wrecking engines. I guess that I guess those new improvements to the Airbus are pretty good then, huh? All right, we're going directly south, 41 miles. Nope, autopilot's still not working. Hey, do I still have my flaps up? No, I have them up now. Got them up after I put my gear up. All right, 5,000 feet's our safe altitude. 40 miles south, 181 on the track course. I'm probably partially damaging the engines just taking off without the inertial separators on, huh? I mean, the over-torquing is the main problem. Definitely the main issue. All right, get the power back, because that's going to happen. To prop it down to 2,000. This thing's just too fast.
Hello there. We're currently flying over Honduras.
Ah.
Heading south at 2260.
He's back.
Altitude at 260. The QNH is set to 1012. Did you know that the Beechcraft you're flying has a turboprop engine with a max RPM of 34550? It's quite a reliable aircraft for general aviation. If you have any questions about the flight or
Oh, 34550 for the RPM sounds like both engines. No, 1700? No. Where's he getting that number? It's 2200 RPM on each prop. 2000 in cruise. Randolph says, I've seen a video of an empty 7.4 taking off full power. It was like a fighter jet. They're already 33 miles away. Fast boys today. Dude, look at that livery. You'd love to see a Pelican. That's a cool livery, actually. There must have been a Pelican livery pack I picked up, right? I don't think that was one of the default ones. Whoa. Is that all metallic? Oh, it says police on it. I forgot when I picked that up. It must have been like on sale for a couple bucks or something. A bunch of Pelican liveries. Police. Yeah, the autopilot's working. It must just be like a visual glitch or something, because heading mode is definitely on right now. Yeah, nav mode is now working. Yeah, it's just a bug with the lights, I guess. Who can take a break from hand flying? He's still a 16 out of 10 good boy today. The puppy in the other room here in real world is also being a very good girl. She's been very barky recently, but she's just chilled out, sleeping near the window in one of her beds. I guess she doesn't know the stream is going. If she knew, she would be barking. Yeah, nav mode's doing its job. Beautiful. I'm back at home with the autopilot. Feels good. All right, 24 miles to this airport. Let me check out the stats here. Check out the elevation. All right, elevation 2,000 feet, hard surface runway, 7,300 feet. It'll be a challenge for the Airbus. I'm actually pretty impressed with the terrain data here. I feel like usually like Central South America are pretty neglected. Like I don't think there's been a world update for South America, right? Oh, we do have some terrain coming up in front of us though. It said 5,000 feet's a safe altitude, right? Yeah, 5,000 feet. Yeah, the dogs are must-have, and the cats. It comes with dogs and cats. Yeah, if you're on PC, you should go download it. It's called Man's Best Friend on the Got Friends website. It's free. It's amazing. 5,000 was good. All right. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, so we got runways 33 and 15. Looks like on the wind right now, 15's preferred, but we'll see what it is when we get there. It says the winds there are 2,001 knots, so they're pretty much calm. So I guess we'll just land on. I guess we'll just land on 15. Runway 15 is at a 153 heading. If you want to flick on your OBS mode here. One 153. And the airport's at about 2,000 feet elevation. So I want to get down to about 3,500. After this terrain in front of us here. Oh man, autopilot being off after 3 hours of hand flying, or it being on. Very nice. All right, let's listen to the mountain. Damn, can't open it all the way. Oh, there we go. Yes. All right, 11 miles away. Turn to the right a little bit and descend down to 3,500. Yeah, we've just had all this
Hello
like
there.
ground fog or whatever, low clouds all day here.
Heading 105 degrees and 16 knots.
Harvey's just giving us an update on everything we know about the plane, what altitude we're at and stuff.
Salvador's Monsieur Scar Arnulfo Romero International Airport.
Can't have a
Also known as
co-pilot
MSL.
and man's best friend.
Has a runway
Yeah, it's just an
25
avatar.
0
So
meters long.
this is your co-pilot.
This runway at the airport is currently being used for visual.
Your wife wants to fly with me with her dog. Yeah, it'll only let you, since it replaces either the pilot or co-pilot avatar. You have to decide which one you want it to be, and then mattering your plane. Not every plane lets you see it in the cockpit. Some of them, the only way you can see it is by going out externally like this and then looking in. Yeah, little guy. Cute boy, 16 out of 10. Yeah, yeah, I think the only way to get 3 in would be like in a plane that has passengers you can add and see in the back, but the dog can only be, yeah, in the front seat, in the pilot or co-pilot seat, unfortunately. That's the update we all need for Flight Sim 2024, is to change any seat, put in any avatar you own in any seat. That would be really cool. Airport altitude's around 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet, runway 15. 15's on a heading of 153. All right, 6 miles out from the airport with horrible visibility. Theme of the day. OBS mode, my old friend. It's the best. Lines you right up with the runway if you know the heading. Supposed to be about a 7,000 foot long hard surface runway. I see it right there. All right, we get autopilot off and get OBS mode off. See it right there. It's pretty faint, but yeah, I see that there's some pappies on the left side of the runway if you're landing on 15. All right, gear, flaps 1. All right, the winds are a little bit of a challenge. We got a little crosswind from the right, so you got to aim a little to the right. It says 8, 9, gusting maybe like 11 at the most, 12. Just a little bit from the right. Beautiful. It's gonna turn right back around. We got 2 more landings. Man's best friend's the best co-pilot ever, yep. Yeah, OBS, yeah. I don't know how old that tutorial is, but yeah. OBS is pretty simple. I mean, you just hit the OBS button and then use your course knob wherever it is to change your course, and you'll see it reflected on with a magenta line on your map, on your GPS, on your avionics. Sometimes finding where the OBS is difficult, or finding like which course knob it is. Sometimes it's on like the autopilot. Sometimes like if you have an old school HSI, then you change your course knob on the HSI. Yeah, it's super useful though. I love it. All right, we only have 2 more airports here. MSSM. Mike, Sierra, Sarah, Mike is next. We are in El Salvador now. This next one's 60 miles away. Get your autopilots ready. Just gonna back taxi and take off from the same runway. Don't even really need to back taxi. You can just turn around right here. Winds are still good for runway 15. Harvey, as an aviation enthusiast, what's your favorite aviation-related YouTube channel? Say Air Force proud. Say Air Force proud. He's not going to answer, is he?
Enjoy Mentor Pilot. It's run by a
Mentor
professional
Pilot.
airline pilot who breaks down complex aviation topics in an easy-to-understand way. Highly recommend it.
Yes. He said Mentor Pilot. That's awesome. Dude, I love Mentor Pilot. It's so good. Mentor Pilot's great. Green Dot Aviation. Pilot Debrief. It's pretty cool. Harvey, what's your favorite plane in Microsoft Flight Simulator?
My Favio right plane in Microsoft Flight Simulator is Beechcraft King Air 350i. It's a versatile turboprop with
King
great
Air.
handling and performance. Perfect for both short and medium haul flights.
He likes the default King Air. His Favio right. Favio right plane. Oh, 7-4 gear. I feel like I haven't watched 7-4 gear for a while. That's a good one too. All right, so you got to get going. Look out for more flights over the weekend. Yeah, sounds good. Got a long weekend. Got Monday off work. And yeah, I'll probably do another stream. I did take a look at the marketplace last night and didn't... besides like the... I think AnyBuilds made like an Indy car. Did they make like an F1 car or something for $5 that I saw on the marketplace? All right, let's check our next one. Yeah, I think I already said it, didn't I? MSSM, Mike, Sierra, Sierra, Mike. And then after that, we just have one more really close by. Maybe we'll just do a touch and go at MSSM. This one is El Papillon, San Miguel. Let me just check the runway here. 2,800 feet of asphalt. And then the last one has 4,300 feet. Okay, we'll do a touch and go once we get to MMSN, because then it is only 20 miles to the last airport. So we can save a little time just doing it. Our first touch and go. We've just done full stop the whole time. All right, parking brake off. Flaps are up this time. Let's get going. As we take off, we're going to make a slight turn to the left. Our new course is 105. Safe altitude, 4,500 feet. Bobo's like switching up his plane every time. He's in the Navy on now, I think. All right, 4,500 feet for safe altitude. All right, autopilot action engaged. Oh, we got another lake here. Whoa. Is this bigger than the other lake? The other lake was the one that was pointed out in the flight plan. I don't see a name for this lake on the world map, though. Unfortunately. All right, 60 miles. We'll do a touch and go, and then 20 miles to the last airport. Got 12 hours on the Hobbs meter already. I wonder if it changes per livery or not. All right, MSSM Mike Sierra Mike 105 on the course. Let me get that set. There we go, 105, over speeding. Oh, is that the name of the lake? Iapango? I'm so bad at I have no idea how to pronounce anything. If it was German, I could give it a shot. You would think after living in California for so long, I would know a little bit how to pronounce Spanish words, but no. That is Spanish, right? What flight setups do I use? Ben, I have invested in Virpil recently, so I have the Virpil Constellation Alpha left-handed stick and the Virpil Sharka control panel, which is like a little mini throttle that's really nice. And then I'm not using Virpil rudders yet. I'm thinking about it, but I still like the crosswinds. I have the MFG crosswinds. The Virpil stuff is just another level. So like, it's like it feels like a buy it for life purchase, you know, like that I'm never gonna need another flight stick and another throttle thing again. The throttle is not as functional as something like the Honeycomb Bravo. It's only got 4 axes instead of 6. And it's got a lot of push buttons and like up and down, like 2 and 3-way switches. But it basically has enough to do the autopilot section like I had it on the Bravo, which is nice. So it works for me. I'm still getting used to it, but yeah, Virpil quality is just insane. I think if anybody can, if you're looking at buying something for life and you want a stick and not a yoke, then I would look at Virpil. And consider like putting off a new purchase until you can afford Virpil, because the build quality is just so insane that I feel it's like the end game for flight controls. Unless you want something like a yoke, like then there are probably other options. But I also like their mounting options, and replacing the Bravo with this Sharka control panel is really nice. I reclaimed a lot of my desk space, which I'm a big fan of. It's very nice to have reclaimed some space. Because I have a pretty like minimal setup here. I only have like a 48-inch desk, a sit-stand desk, an uplift desk, and then I have my 2 monitors. And maybe I should take a picture of my setup somewhere. But it's pretty minimal though. I don't have too much stuff here. Oh, Jeff says the Virpil rudders with the damper, absolute butter. Nice, nice. You put all the Virpil stuff in my will. Nice. Haptic feedback. I think, doesn't V1 use a yoke with force feedback? I think he does. Destination is MSSM. And then after that, we're going to MS1 Alpha. Right here. MSSM. Mike Sierra Sierra Mike. We're going to do a touch and go at MSSM. And then we'll turn to the right after we take off again. And we'll go down to MS1A and finish it right there. Right along the water. All right, runways here. Let's see. Winds are 240 at 5 knots. I think we're just gonna use runway 13, even if it's not preferred, just to because we're gonna do a touch and go, so we don't have to make many turns. So we'll do runway 13. Jeff says I have a whole box of controllers I'll never use. Swap and donation meet in Seattle. Yeah, I actually have my Bravo throttle quadrant and my Airbus side stick that I used for a long time just sitting here on the floor. They've been sitting here since I got the Virpils. And I wish I could just like give it away, but I need to like, I don't want to send something and like dox myself and give my address away or anything. So maybe I'll like go somewhere nearby and get a PO box, or I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I wish you could just ship something anonymously, but obviously that's kind of sketchy. But yeah, I'm not sure. I tried to give it to a friend of mine, but he has like VKB sticks another friend gave him now, so he's like okay with that. I don't think he needs it. Get a PO box for a month, yeah. Yeah, that's an option. Or just like get a friend to send it. This is not a bad screenshot right here. The live weather is kind of crappy, but oh, you can do general mail from any post office. Yeah, there have to be options. All right, 33 miles left. 50 total. Incoming touch and go in 10 minutes. There we go, fixing my power settings here. Oh man, it's a lot of flying today. 3.5 hours so far. I had to take a pit stop and grab a little smoothie from the fridge to keep the energy going. To have enough energy to keep flying. It does sound kind of funny now that I've said that. It's like, wow, yeah. So much work pushing little buttons. What's up, Matt? What do I think about the... Oh, yeah, Sim Update 15? It's awesome. I really like the improvements they've made with the winds along the runways. Like, really nice. Everybody seems to be really happy with it so far. Like, just in the chat, like, on Thursday and today. Landings are just smoother for everybody because I guess the winds are more realistic at the ground now for every plane, just a global thing. So it's really nice. I definitely had some very buttery landings on Thursday when we had really favorable winds. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh, Underdog says I'm enjoying how smooth the sim is now. Yeah, today the performance has been pretty good. I think I was getting some stutters on Thursday. You know, we have like the occasional multiplayer dropout, which is just, you know, it's just how it is. It's always happened. Could be when we get like 30 of us in the air all together. Maybe that has something to do with it. Silky smooth, nice. Yeah, overall, I mean, I haven't looked at any like threads about it on the forums or Reddit or anything, but I don't know, for me at least overall, it seems to be a good update. I'm just looking forward to more and more planes implementing the soft physics or whatever with the tires and the struts and the airframe vibration, all the stuff that we have in the Cessna 172. Josh gets 5,000 frames per second. I'm just picturing this gigantic like supercomputer that takes up half a bedroom. Sim feels very smooth for you too, Jewel. Nice. And Wesley, silky smooth. Nice, yeah. I mean, it seems like a win for Microsoft. It seems like a good update. Random white guy. I hope that's not a real address.
Hey there. We're currently flying over El Salvador at 4.
Ah, he's back.
Heading 106 degrees and 217 knots. Did you know that El Salvador's Monsignor Scar Arnulfo Romero International Airport, also known as MSLP, has a runway 25, that's 3,200 meters long. It's perfect for both arrivals and departures. If you have any questions about ATC communications or need any aviation tips, just let me know.
Thanks for the screenshots, guys. All right, we're gonna do a touch and go at this airport up ahead. 16 miles to go. Yeah, if I gave away the Bravo, I'd do like a proper giveaway on the stream randomly.
My address is 308 Net.
I'm gonna stop it from saying it. I know it's in the chat, but in case that's a real address, that's all I can do. We'll just assume it's a fake address. But yeah, if I figure out how to give away the Bravo and ship it anonymously, or, you know, without a return address, that is my actual address, then yeah, I think that'll be a fun giveaway to do. Though I'm worried I'll be judged on its cleanliness. It's pretty clean. I mean, I would give it a good scrubbing, that's for sure. I don't think I have the original box, but I have all the original, you know, all the attachments and everything, and the boxes for those, the little boxes. The Bravo is still great. If I didn't want my desk space back, I would definitely still be using it. All right, 10 miles. Which runway should we use for landing at Mike, Sierra, Sierra, Mike? Let's see, I think it's 1-3 and 3-1. All right, we're going to use 1-3.
33 MSSM. It's the longest runway available and winds are video grateful.
Did he say 3-3? Which runway should we land at MSSM?
Runway 33. That's the longest one we've got.
Yeah, he said runway 3-3. It says there's 1-3 and 3-1. We're going to do 1-3. And if you want to use OBS, set the heading to 129er. 129er. Or just set your heading bug to 129. Little reference. Yeah, touch and go here, guys. We'll do a touch and go, and then once you take off, turn to the right. 20 more miles until Mike Sierra 1 Alpha. That's our final stop. And we'll finally call it a day. Or, you know, at least for most of us, we'll take a break for a couple hours and then be back on later. So no full stop here, just a touch and go. Save a little bit of time. It was kind of hard to do touch and goes today just because I don't know, I feel like we had so many small strips that it's better to do a full stop so then you can do like a short field takeoff. All right, looks like the runway is right there. Oh, is it a dirt runway? I thought it was hard surface. Oh no, it's right here, right? Is it there or there? What's this? It's showing a waypoint over here. It says 2,800 feet hard surface. Oh, it's a fake address from Breaking Bad. Oh, okay, okay. Albuquerque. Okay, good. Sorry, I'm just being paranoid. I guess if somebody does that, it's their own fault. But good to know, man. Breaking Bad is such a great show. I don't know if you guys have seen Better Call Saul, but I haven't watched it long enough. Oh, it is hard surface. There it is. But Better Call Saul is supposed to get like very dark and intense, like Breaking Bad. I think I've only watched the first few episodes of it, so I never got there, but I have a friend that says that Better Call Saul is also incredible. I mean, he's been saying it for years, and I just haven't watched it. Better Call Saul is so good. Yeah. Okay. Seems to be the consensus for the small amount of people I've heard talk about it. Nice crosswind from the right there a little bit. Ooh, lots of left rudder. All right, one more stop, 20 miles. Pretty much the same direction. 143 is our new course. And that'll be our final stop. Final stop, finally. 20 miles from here, right along the coast. Oh, you just started season 5 of Breaking Bad? Nice, Philip. Are you watching it for the first time or are you rewatching it? I wish I could rewatch it for the first time. Man, the scenery around here is beautiful. It looks so good. I think maybe, Rex is doing some good heavy lifting here with the terrain, like the terrain colorizing and the trees, and then that shoreline or Project Coastline add-on, cleaning up all the edges of the water, the lakes and the rivers is great too. And it still looks so good though. first time? Nice. Oh, that's so awesome. I'm happy for you that you get to experience watching it for the first time right now. It's awesome. I'm jealous. Yeah, it's such an incredible show. And I don't think this is a spoiler. I think it'll just make you excited to finish it. I'll just say that it's one of the very few shows that I think is good all the way through. Like, they didn't pull like a Game of Thrones or a Lost or a Dexter at the end. It's very, very well done, the whole show, in my opinion. It's one of the few shows that didn't mess it up as it progressed. Just like got better and better and better. This weather is so bad. I'm gonna switch back to a few clouds for a bit. Ah, there we go. So much nicer to look at. Looks so good now. The weather's really messing with it. I don't know why we're still climbing when I have selected altitude set to 1500, but here we are. Oh, it knows there are mountains in front of us. Yeah, 2500 is a safe altitude for the last leg. Hey, Uncle, where should we land at Mike Sierra 1 Alpha? Which runway?
At La Aramuaca, NSAC, the longest runway is runway 33. Winds Favior this runway right now.
Winds Favior. No, it says 190. I think 15 is better, actually. 157. All right, OBS 157. When's the next live stream? The next scheduled one isn't until Tuesday, but I'll probably stream again tomorrow or Monday. Long weekend. Heck, I might even be back on tonight. I don't know yet. No promises, but yeah, if I happen to be on, I'll see you then, hopefully. You can hit the little notifications if you want the alerts. I usually try to schedule them on YouTube so you get like a 30-minute heads up. And then whenever I like schedule it on, you can get a notification on Discord too. There's a few options, but yeah, my usual schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Usually Tuesday I'm doing like ATC stuff with like Say Intentions and Beyond ATC, doing IFR flights, and then Thursday usually is the marketplace day where I like try to buy something new from the marketplace and try it out, good or bad. And then Saturdays are the group flights where we just have fun, try to fly somewhere cool. Man, it's a long day of flying. I think it's mainly just feels longer than normal. Like we usually do 3 or 4 hours on Saturdays, but when we're doing a lot of stops like we did today, feels like a lot more work, which it is. All right, runway 157 on the heading. All right, I got OBS mode set up. I'm gonna be good and open the inertial separators and turn on the wing pumps. I still don't know whether the wing pumps are for takeoff and landing only, or you just keep them on unless you're on the ground. Apparently, I will never look it up and learn. Oh, I just unlocked the Wing Commander. Accumulate 1,000 hours of flight time on a single pilot profile. Thought I did that weeks ago. But according to Xbox achievements, I just unlocked it. I think I saw somebody post that on Reddit. Like today. Alright, looks like Eddie's been doing good. They must have named this dog after the one from Frasier, right? Is it this? Was it? Maybe it's a different looking dog. This is like a terrier, right? Wasn't Eddie a terrier on that show? Remember he was like a little scraggly guy. Random white guy, thanks for the super chat, by the way. I'm glad you didn't dox yourself. I was worried for a minute. I skipped the alert because I was worried. Can I replay it? I can. There we go. It's definitely the dog from Frasier. Overshot the runway. All right, full flaps. Oh, Eddie was a Jack Russell. Yeah, it was a terrier. Looks like the one just like the one in the sim. Dude, what an awesome approach this is. It's gorgeous. Props full forward. Landing gears down. Flaps set to landing. Wing pumps are on. Oil doors open. Inertial separators are on. We got all the landing bells and whistles. Oh, I should do live weather, right? Let me go ahead and change to live weather on final. What could go wrong? Oh, there we go. Now I got the crosswind. Oh yeah, we got a good crosswind from the right side, it looks like. That's decent. Okay, about 10 knots. So maybe like 4 or 5 from the right. It was going to be way too easy of a landing on a preset with like no wind. Oh, I got to slip a little bit. Ouch, 224. Not good. Not great, Bob. What is going on with that plane? The welcoming party here. Brian's coming in, TBM 9, TBM 930, followed by Ryan's 850, TBM party. Looking good, looking good. Great flight. Yeah, Icarus, thanks for joining. You've been here the entire time. Thanks for joining for almost 4 hours of flying. Really appreciate it. Good entertainment value. All right, Mandolin's on the way in. King Air. I would guess the black square variant, but I don't own it. These flights make me want to buy every plane. Yeah, so I can model match. I know. I don't think they announced anything about model matching for Flight Sim 2024, right? Like, it feels like inevitable that eventually they'll have to do something like that because everybody wants to see the plane that they are in. They want it to be seen by everybody else in the plane that they're in. Just makes sense. He's right over the camera. I mean, it's also like a good business decision, honestly, because any plane that you see you might want to buy, it's like the Fortnite effect, right? Like if you play Fortnite, all the skins, everybody buys skins, so they look like their favorite celebrity or whatever. And then when other people see that, they're like, oh my God, I want to be John Wick. There's a John Wick skin, and then they go to the store and then they buy it. It's good for business. And it makes people feel good about what they buy, that they're seen how they want to be seen. You know, it's just a win-win. So I hope they can do that in Flight Sim 2024. Dude, Hunters, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. 5 new stools. Well, they're not new. They're old. We're pulling them out of the warehouse. Incoming Bronco. Lake Pilot. I think you've been in the Bronco all day. Oh no, Lacey's down. Oh, it's Michael. Oh no, just glitching, just glitching. Reinforcements have arrived. We got like 5 planes landing at the same time. We got a TBM, Grand Caravan, another TBM, a 930, a Vision Jet, followed by the G2 behind them. And Corpo in the, what's the ME09? There's a plane I don't have. ME09. The BF-109E4? Flying Iron simulations? Not sure. I'm not sure. I don't have it though. Oh, Santiago's coming in as well. King Air. Looks like the last one in the group. All right, Mrs. T5, great to see you. I saw you rocket shipping around the entire time in the Vertigo. Thanks for joining again. Nice to see you. Have a good rest of your weekend. Beautiful, beautiful landings all around. I don't know who was bouncing up and down like on a trampoline over here, but man, are we hitting a record? Is this a record turnout? If it's not, it might be close to it. Oh, Manolin, whoops. Manolin's down in the King Air as well. And we're getting dusted up over here by the bell. See ya, Dewey. Thanks for hanging out. Manolin's going for extra landings here, padding the logbook as usual. That was an extra landing. All right, let me get some group shots here. We're a colorful bunch too. This hop, we got pure black livery. That's got to be the Have a Great Dave livery. Then we got hot pink. Is this the Vertigo? Is this Mrs. T-Fi? Probably is. Some oranges and blues too. Vision Jets. It is Mrs. T-Fi's pink Vertigo. This is a decent shot right here. Not too bad. I'm horrible at the group shots, but this one doesn't look too bad. I got to turn off the assistance thing. I mean, we have good scenery, so it helps. There we go. This is beautiful. What a group. What a gorgeous group. I love the helicopters flying around at the same time. It's great. Amazing turnout. Well, I hope you all have an awesome weekend. Especially those of you who got a 3-day... I mean, we all get a 3-day weekend in the States, don't we? It's a federal holiday, isn't it? So I hope you guys have a good extended weekend, assuming you have one. Yeah, there's a good chance I'll be on again this weekend just because it's a long weekend. So probably see you guys before Tuesday. Dude, Jack, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships as well, dude. Appreciate that. Jack says, nice flight today. Enjoy the long weekend. More stools getting pulled out of the warehouse. Appreciate that. Yeah, thanks again, Ueri, Hunters, and Jack for the gifted. Random white guy with the $5 super chat earlier. Appreciate that. Your money will be used on a marketplace Thursday coming soon. Or for a Starbucks, something like that. It will be well spent. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining. It was a lot of flying today, so thanks for sticking with it. Hopefully you used autopilot more than I did and gave your hands a rest. All right, y'all, I'm going to put a link in the chat to the Discord in case you guys want to jump in there in between streams to hang out with us and chat. No pressure to join, but if you want to. If you've never used Discord, it's like Slack for gaming. If you've ever used Slack or Microsoft Teams, if you're a nerd, you know. But yeah, it's free. It's just a big chat room, basically. I'm trying to get it so it'll target somebody, and it's not working. There we go. There we go. It's kind of working. Getting dusted up here. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I'll talk to you on the internets. At the very latest, I'll see you Tuesday, but I'll probably see you over this weekend again before then. So thanks for flying along. It was good. El Salvador. We did El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, and Mexico today. Lots of places we flew, so that was pretty exciting. And the train looked great. All right, y'all. Have a good day. I'm going to go get a snack, chill out for a bit, then maybe do some more flying. All right, everyone. Have a good one. See you on the next stream. Come on, target the helicopters. Oh, there we go. Yes. Whoa. There we go. There we go. That's what I was going for. All right, guys. See you.